I'm going to warm up for just a few minutes, and we're going to be doing some ranked with Wattson. And ladies and gentlemen, I still feel like Wattson is extremely underrated and a character that people don't play correctly. And she's a hard legend to play, I'll even admit that. Because even I struggle at times. And when she's played well, does she really shine? So this week, we're still using the high sensitivity, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully this week, what I kind of encourage you guys to do is to look at last week's VOD and this, what I guess, Monday's VOD, and then the VOD from today to see the difference in aim, because according to the benchmarks and everything on this sense, there is a big difference. I'm kind of curious if you guys can see the difference. Now there's some errors in the aim, and I can feel them as well. And I'm working on that. That's going to take a little bit of time to iron out, like some of the micro adjustments, but for the most part, it's pretty solid. Even whenever we're doing this, let's see here. It's a little more consistent, I think. Maybe. Just probably waking up and warming up for the day. It's much better whenever I was aim training last night. Man, it's already better. Oh no, what's up, Skill? It's good to see you. J-Boss, good to see you. Denny, what's up? Elio, hello. Went the wrong way on the strafe there. As you warm up, this should only get sharper. And it is hot today, even with the AC and everything. That's crazy. From the it's because the excitement initially, but that's kind of where the discussion is for today. You can give this legend all the buffs in the world, same as Vantage, but there's still that skill factor. One that isn't as obvious and clear cut for both those legends. They fit a very specific niche, and they're difficult to play. I guess the only type of buff you can give them is where if they were to almost be like an Ashe and they had like a dash out of nowhere, you know? Okay, I know the only thing that's kind of off for this morning is some of the micro adjustments of a track left and right. Compared to like last night, it was really smooth last night, but that was also like at 3 in the morning. Yeah, I stayed up really late. I don't know why. See, I'm over flicking. It's weird. Sure that'll go away this morning. It's like when I'm hitting a target that is standing still, I'm kind of good, but some of that flicking left and right is a little ugh. But go back from the last stream to this stream, and I guarantee, even though we're still warming up, I think you had to get past the warm-up phase for both of the streams. I think that the aim this week is sharper. At least I started noticing it in my gameplay. So in case you don't know, this is the fastest sense I have ever used in Apex. We're using 1.04 at 1600 DPI. That's not my normal sense. I've been using it for about a week and a half now. Well, I guess just a week because we went on a break. I like disappeared for like 5 days. What's your opinion on Rampart? She's the same boat as Wattson, where she's really good, but only with a player that knows how to play her. I mean, it's not like she's ignored in comp. She has value. She really does. In comps, a lot of people will play her. You know what's crazy? I was playing Marvel Rivals. I was trying out Phoenix for the first time. I haven't played Marvel Rivals in a hot minute. I think I'm going to do a video on it, kind of talking about Marvel Rivals, why people stop playing and so forth. But I still think it's a good game. I think it has issues. There we go. That was nice. It's that movement backwards that gets me, and it happens in aim training too. And I'm kind of glad that it happens here so I can iron it out. I might change my aim training sense to the 1x sense to practice instead of hip fire. This sense right here. Yeah, this is the fastest sense I've ever used. And I gotta work on it. What was that first spray, bro? What was that? I think I explained it last week, and I'll try not to repeat it too much. I think it's important to understand, like, I have recently also hit a, I didn't hit a plateau with my aim, but I was like, okay, I'm progressing, but really, really slowly. And then all of a sudden, I sped up my sense. I was like, oh my God, I can control a faster sensitivity finally. For 5 years, I was like, I can't control anything below 30 centimeters per 360 because my adrenaline kicks in and my control just goes out the window and I suck. I've always known that. I think I've said it many times on stream, but I'm at 25 cm per 360, and this is the first time where I'm like, oh my God, I can actually control this aim and actually have some stability behind it. Let's see what happens if I do, I haven't done this exercise. It's not bad. Be better. I'm not hitting it. Okay. What's the best to hit master solo queue? A movement-based legend. So you can get out of the fight. A lot of higher Q is really about ducking and weaving. A lot of coaches use different words for it. I call it ducking and weaving. You poke in the fight, you get out of the fight. You move into the fight, you don't get out of the fight. You knock somebody, you get out of the fight. You secure the knock, you get out of the fight. You know, it's a lot of like, get in, get out, push in, get out, push in, get out, push in, get out. They're third party, push in, get out, push in, get out. And it's a lot of that, but a lot of people stay in the fight and overcommit to it. And then it becomes completely unreasonable if you can win it unless you go in and you just one-clip somebody like crazy. Or you're playing a controller-based legend that is able to reset in its spot, which is a viable strategy, but you ain't getting out, that's for sure. And if you're playing like a pred team, then against a pred team, they're not going to respect your fences. Even the new Wattson fences, they won't have any respect for. I kind of know what to work on. Okay, so what I need to work on is this, like, it's a micro movement, and it happened in, okay, this is what I was gonna say, it happened in Marvel Rivals too. I was playing Phoenix and I was using the same sense. It's this movement here that needs to be extra smooth while you're tracking like that. while I'm clicking. Now the problem whenever you click, and this used to happen to me a lot back in the day, whereas I would put way too much force and I would over click where I was like, see, like if I'm trying to like exaggerate it to the point where you're adding your own recoil, but it's about keeping really smooth with it. But I was having the same issue in Marvel Rivals. It's like, I wouldn't even call it a big issue, but it's one where if I could refine it even by just, I would say like 10% more, the difference that it could make. Now, granted, you're not going to be shooting people like this. So let me go back a distance. You're not going to be shooting people like this in Apex Legends like that. But it really is. I think maybe it's more realistic at a distance, but you'll most likely have a scope. But it could really be sharp if you clean this up, because then you're going to be good with any sight. Hello? There we go. That's what I got to work on. It's such a small movement, and that will also clean up this that I was doing. I need another exercise. It's not bad. This is a week on the sense, which is kind of why I'm really like happy with it. Trigger discipline. This is a really good one where I recommend this a lot when you're using like the Volt. It causes trigger discipline, and make sure that you keep it light. You need to shoot to where you only shoot one bullet. Okay, like that. If you shoot two, then you're gonna run out. So the idea is you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Oh, we got a wrong mag on it. You got to run a blue mag. I was counting them, and I was like, something doesn't add up. I'm gonna have too many bullets. All right, there we go. So I'm gonna do it slow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. I shot an extra bullet. It should line up perfectly where you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And I have 24 bullets, right? And then you go backwards. See, so that double clicking, it means that you have to keep your click really light. So that jumping that I had with the G7 Scout, it's a little harder on a faster sense. On a lower sense, I guess you could put a little more strain, but on a faster sense, I feel like I struggle with the double click. Because, okay, there's two issues that you have with your hand, okay? You're putting more tension on your hand because you're trying to control the sense. And when you put more tension, have you ever tried like try pushing more tension on your pinky, your thumb, and your like ring finger, and then expecting you to mouse click with no tension? Does that make sense? So you're isolating muscles in your hand where one, the part of your hand has tension and the other could have tension, sure, but you need it to be really light to the point where, see, like that. It needs to be like perfect. Is it actually a white mag? Did they change the mag count? I forgot about that. Let's see. No, I guess it doesn't line up well anymore. I think they changed the mag count. Yep, I guess it's just a blue. It's a really great exercise. So I'm kind of talking about what I've been working on. In Kovaks, I've been working with a smooth sphere track to keep my aim smooth and work on that tension in my hand. So I've been working on that a lot. Are you trying to, no, what I'm trying to do is make sure one bullet, 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 one bullet. Like this is what you're trying to do, but also do it quickly without shooting two, which is hard to do on a faster sense. I find it's the biggest pain in the butt because it just, your hand is tense from the faster sense. And then you find a balance of tension versus relaxation. Dude, that's rough. I'm not good at it with a faster sense. I mean, it's because you end up hitting too hard or too long. Drive me nuts. But I know that's what I have to work on. That's why I'm like so like. Also, my spray is much better with the Volt, or was. I've noticed it's been better. The R99, like the Volt, is super easy to control. The R99, that same movement, is because the movement at the very end of it kind of squiggles, and I kind of struggle with that. But I see what I have to fix. I see it. And this is 1 week on the faster sense, and I think if I were to iron that out, you see like that end right there? I know that if I kept doing Kovaks for another week, maybe let's a little dramatic. A month of like that sphere track. I forget the name of the scenario. I gotta go look for it. I'll do a video on it here soon. What I'm, like kind of what I'm working on. But it's been making a lot of preference over Kovaks over aim labs. They have different scenarios. I like the one in Kovaks because the way how smooth it is and how small the target is. I think you could find one in aim labs that replicates that for sure. But yeah, I encourage you guys to look at the VOD when we did our birthday stream, and then the VOD from today, and then seeing the difference, because I think there is going to be a difference in aim. At least I believe. I felt it. You know what's crazy is that my eyes kind of like flickered open when I was doing Marvel Rivals. Like, oh god, that's what I got to work on. And it worked when I was using Phoenix. Not when I was using Black Widow or Invisible Woman. Invisible Woman is like hitting like the size of trucks because you know you're trying to hit a heal, not like trying to be precise. And Black Widow, it has a lower sense when you're ADS, so it doesn't really work like that. You're mostly going for flicks and single shots. But for Phoenix, I really enjoyed the micro adjustments that I had to make, and also that the bullet wasn't hit scan, which is why I don't like Hellas so much, because the bullet is hit scan. And it kind of feels a little more representative of Apex. I kind of use Marvel Rivals as an aim trainer, to be honest, right now, because the movement is so intense in that game. And Apex is a high mobility game. It's crazy. I find pubs to be kind of relaxing in the game and people don't yell at you. Now, when you play ranked in Marvel Rivals, my god, is that the most toxic game in the whole entire world. But if you're playing just pubs, I mean, everyone leaves you alone for the most part. I don't really have any issues in pubs and Marvel Rivals. I've been able to play like Black Widow and dominate because people don't really play the game well in pubs. And when you're in ranked, all of a sudden everyone is like a 5-star elite esports player that, you know, is cracked out of their minds, you know, doesn't go outside, applying for, I'm just kidding, I don't know. Something along those lines. It's pretty bad. All right, we're gonna hop in a rank in a second. I'm just trying to like, I see it's a little rough right now. Maybe because I don't know, maybe I should have stayed up so late. It's driving me insane. I was doing it last night too, and it was driving me crazy. At least I see it. I think what's different about the aim this time around is that I can see it and I can feel it. My muscles just aren't reciprocating, which means that if I just spend a little more time, it should just iron out and be fine, you know? Should, in theory. All right. Really good chat. Gave insight to what I'm working on. And the reason why I'm so obsessed about close range is that this game's TTK has really sped up. Okay, I think this is an important discussion in ranked. And I will do a guide on Tuesday talking about how to rank them with platinum. I did play a platinum lobby. I saw a lot of comments on it, and the reason why I feel bad I had to smurf to do it, because platinum early split is different from actual platinum rank later in the season when people were actually in plat. So I had to see how the lobbies played out, because I hadn't played a real plat lobby in like a while, and I dropped 5,300 damage, and I was like, okay, well, at least I know what people are doing wrong, so I can do a guide. So we're going to take that round, we're going to break it down, and we're going to discuss what people are doing wrong, because it's pretty clear what people do wrong in plat. I think it's a mix of not knowing how to fight, spreading out too much, not securing space, poor rotations. I mean, it's very easy to pinpoint. I'm hoping in that VOD that can really be eye-opening, you know? Well, I would say that that Phoenix is a really fun character. That's why I kind of want to do a video on it, because it's the first character that's been released, and I'm like, this character is fun. I didn't think Ultron was very fun. I enjoyed Invisible Woman, but the problem is that you can heal out of your mind, but the DPS in the game suck. I can't tell how many players I've run into where the DPS in Marvel Rivals are just bad. I hate to be like mean about it, but like, like in Apex Legends, if players play bad, It doesn't matter because positioning can win. You could rotate, take the fight again. When you're one, maybe it's a 3v2. You just need your teammate to be a meat shield. You know, you can kind of clean things up. Like I can have, like last week, I could have bad rounds and still be okay, right? And my teammates can pull up the weight and they don't have to yell at me. But in Marvel Rivals, if one of your teammates just isn't pulling their weight in damage, nothing will ever get done. It is crazy. All right. This aim looks sus. Dude, it's got problems, dude. Not sure how it looks sus. You can see the errors in it. At least I can. You can see it at the very end. It's driving me insane. I've been trying to... Why do you think I've been obsessing so hard about it and trying to practice it? This is the culmination of the unfortunate result of a lot of hours aim training. And it's still not good enough to win fights. That's the sad part sometimes. Hey, Tay, thank you so much, man. I appreciate you. I appreciate the compliment. If I clean up just that that ending right there, that ending, I can do it sometimes. Okay, hold on. Ready? Ready? If I can clean up more consistently, like that, the ending, where there's that sharp movement, okay? There's a sharp movement that happens, and it happens in Game Labs and Kovak. It drives me insane, where I will over flick, but you need to go into a flick into smoothness like that. It has to be really, really smooth. And you can see the jittering just a little bit there. And then whenever I get it, it's really smooth. Trying to as smooth as humanly possible. It happens sometimes. You can see it. That is what I'm cleaning up. That's why I'm doing. I want to pull up the scenario. It's a sphere track where it's like this micro dot in the center, and you're moving like this. But you see, okay, if you look at my aim, the issue that I have is I need a consistent thread of smoothness, but it jumps a little bit. And that just is going to be, I need to apply more tension. But that's what I was talking about with the Volt, where if we shoot one bullet, where I need to be able to shoot one bullet and apply the tension to the mouse and still be able to have a light click so it doesn't disrupt my sensitivity, but also to the point where I am able to keep a smooth track. Does that make sense? If I can clean that up, because the hardest part, you got to think, it's physics. And this is why I'm on a cloth pad, by the way, now. I switched to cloth because I wanted the stopping power. Because if I was on a glass pad, I think I would struggle a little bit. Does a higher pulling rate help? I'm on 8K. I sometimes think a lower pulling rate can be a little bit easier. Partly because it smooths out the aim. I think a higher pulling rate can make your aim feel, what's the word I'm looking for? A bit more alive. Sometimes it can register more of those movements that are a little more incorrect, but it kind of depends. So I'm just looking for, like, even though people say, oh, that looks smooth, it's not. Now I know I'm human, but like any sort of bounce that happens, like if I just have a smooth, like it's not perfect. It's so, it could be close as long as I refine it. I'm trying to speed it up as well. When you speed it up, it gets a lot somewhat better. But when you're slow, there's a scenario I'm working on where it is moving this slow, but you see the jumps, that's not good enough. I think when I drop my sense, now, let's do my other sense. It'll be a lot smoother, ready? See? Better, right? I think that's a tribute to me being at a higher sense. But I want to be able to control it at a faster one. Okay, I'm not used to the sense. Hold on. But the issue that I have, maybe going back to the low sense will be better in the long run. Is also the flicks back and forth. I'll still struggle with. It feels a little weird using the lower sense now. It actually feels very strange. I haven't used it in a hot minute. I'll over flick. That's just bad. Hold on. We can clean this up. That's embarrassing. What the heck? I know I haven't used this sense in a week. Okay, like, but a little better. Better. Okay. I didn't want to embarrass myself too much there. That was like, I was like, what the? That's really bad. But then it cleaned up. We're good. Let me change the settings. 1.04. It's because I've been using this for far too long. I don't want to aim train in the other one or practice warm up on the other one too much, because then I will be thrown off. Hey Loki, what's going on? I'm sorry this intro is so long. Yeah, and that's what I was trying to get at. It's with glass surfaces, you have to keep in mind that if you're using a glass surface, that it's harder to stop the object in motion, especially if it's a heavier mouse, because like, imagine the best example you can give. I was talking to somebody last night about this. If you were pushing a boulder through sand, the boulder will stop more. Now, if the boulder is on smooth ice, and then let's pretend like the object at the bottom was like perfectly round, you know, in general. Can you macro key a sensitivity shift? You gotta go. No worries, man. I wouldn't. That's too jarring. I don't think you'll get the same benefit. Okay, so the example it's giving is that if you are using a if you're pushing a rock through sand, then it's gonna stop. But you're gonna have at least physics to help you stop the motion so then you can push it the other direction. If it's on perfect ice and sliding perfectly and it gains momentum, then it's gonna be harder to stop and it's gonna require more force to push back. Now, granted, that force back, once you have it, is easier to perpetuate the motion forward, but you kind of get my point, right? Now, that means that the rock and sand is gonna require more strength and dexterity, but you can get there, which is kind of what I'm working on, right? But with glass, and you're going to suffer from the opposite problem. I hope that's kind of clear. And I've been using a glass surface for about 3.5 years, so I'm not talking out of nowhere on how it feels, right? I just don't, and that's the reason I started using cloth recently, is because I think having that strength, and even if there's that jitterness that happens with the aim, at least there's that stopping force that is able to help your aim just slightly. But I'm really enjoying the faster sense. I think it's a in-game. What's happening though is when the adrenaline kicks in. I think that's one of the biggest issues I have. Once adrenaline kicks in and tries to take over, and then I will overflick regardless because adrenaline, you know. All right, let's go rank up. Sorry for the long conversation. I think I remember that fact. Yeah. I feel like it's something I Googled a long time ago. Yeah, it's like when people ask me, it's like there's always room for improvement. I think that's why even aim enthusiasts, you're never really satisfied, like the tippy top, because even then you can still see what you have to improve upon. It's a lot of work. Aiming on a mouse and keyboard is a lot of work. I'm not saying it's not a controller, but it does take a lot. ESG, what's up, man? That's hilarious. What's your DPI? 1,600. Let me know if the volume is too loud. Can't tell. Or if it feels balanced. I'll trust you guys. What can I do if the only server that I have good MS in 80 to 90 is empty and ranks they're only master and pred after 10 minutes of queue? Are you in Australia? I have somebody who I've coached who's in Australia and that has to deal with high ping. As long as your ping is consistently high, then and not packet loss, and it's something you can deal with. My best advice when dealing with high ping is that it's better to be the first one in the fight, not backing out of the fight, because then you're delayed when you're running away, and so you might take some extra damage, versus if you are pushing faster into the fight, then you kind of have a quote-unquote more equal encounter, I guess. Just don't peek and then unpeek, and then you're gonna get shot, you know, like an extra bullet or so, or trying to round a corner and run away because they see you for like a couple milliseconds, you know? Diamond Plus requires a lot. It requires that you have a good fundamental mastery of your aim, positioning, because I mean the issue that you're having, man, is that you're dealing with a lot of cheaters, dude. A lot of wallers. This season, I don't know what it is, but it's been really bad. It's kind of hard for me to put my finger on it, but I know that it doesn't feel real, you know? Other seasons it's been a little better. I would say last season was probably better. This season has been rough for some reason. I don't know why it's been so bad. Did you get her ult? Okay, well. Sound balance? Cool, cool. Appreciate you. Yeah, I'm kind of curious. I want somebody to comment to say, and you can be honest, you can be like, nah, Daz, the aim is trash, it looks the same. Okay, well, that's good to know. At least I know that it's placebo. It feels better.
There's an extended energy mag here. Gold.
At least in Diamond Plus, maybe the lower ranks are better, but man, has Diamond Plus been just... It's not blatant either. That's why I can't put my finger on it, and I don't know who to report. I can't tell. I know that people are running Chronosens and strike packs and all that crap, which sucks, but I'm having a hard time telling, and sometimes I'm like, dude, am I just dealing with gods? But then, like, I've fought pros, and pros are easier to fight than some of the people I fight in, like, Diamond, I swear. At least I could kind of predict what pros are going to do. These guys, it feels like they always got the one up in terms of knowledge, and that's why I assume it's got to be some sort of soft aim or walling. It is extremely difficult to tell. And even if I watch them, I can't tell the difference. I literally can't. And it sucks, because then how am I supposed to report when I don't even know? But I know something doesn't feel right. That's all I can say. It doesn't feel right. Now, what could happen is that everyone in the whole game has gotten better, you know? Maybe. But whenever you got people in Pred that just don't stream or are extremely high ranked, I just find it strange because it takes an immense amount of hours. And I'm not saying that you have to make content or whatever, but it just doesn't feel organic. It's off. That's all I can say. That's the only thing I have to say about it. It's not right. I played this game for 6 years. You would have to tell me that the skill curve has dramatically increased in just one season to the next for me to believe it. And I don't believe that. Because if I'm putting this amount of hours as well, and I've been playing the game for this long, I'm not saying like I'm the perfect benchmark, but it just doesn't seem right. That would mean that they are either prodigies or are putting equal or more amount of time into the game, which is very viable, but unlikely. Now, I also know there's skill-based matchmaking and ranked, to be fair. I do know that. So my lobbies are probably going to be a little more difficult even when I'm solo queuing compared to others, because I've seen it. There's different journeys between Diamond. Now, that could be the case and why I'm seeing the influx, but it's still really strange. Hey, Doctor, I'm doing well, man. We're just kind of talking about ranked and the state of the game and stuff like that in terms of... I'm about to get run up on. So they ulted past him, and there's a team over here. Okay, well, I suck. Okay, well, I'm glad I'm not the only one, because it doesn't feel real. Something feels wrong. That's all I could say. And I know that's not enough information, but they are getting really good at hiding their cheats, dude. Might move up on this.
Just the two of us now.
Open up shop and shut them down. I looted our teammate's banner.
I'm backing out. I think they finished. Crap.
Jump drive in position.
Planting fences.
Jump drive in position.
Fence them in. Fence them out.
It feels the same, I guess. The rank climb. I mean, I'm Diamond 2 and I've been playing, but I haven't been playing like a lot. I think it's beatable, but I don't like the fact that I have to work hard. Like, I've been putting a lot of work into my aim and everything to counteract a lot of this. What's crazy is that you can tell like some of them are soft aiming, but they suck really bad. Like, they are not good. And they kind of give it away by having good aim and then look like their positioning is just crap. It doesn't make any sense. I think that's one of the red flags that I have. It's like you aim like a god, but you're trash.
I cracked an enemy shield. I hurt them. Reloading.
Taking a moment to heal up.
I hurt them.
Oh, I should have kept shooting.
Reloading.
Round 2.
Wasn't here.
Countdown.
Engaging the enemy.
Already in the next ring. The fun can come to us. Reloading.
Replicator being delivered.
I don't think this is worth it. I think we're late on the
They're
push.
sending a replicator down if you need one.
Come with me. Over here.
Watch the enemy shield.
No, I wanted to queue.
This way. Let's go.
Why is there skill-based matchmaking ranked? Isn't your rank supposed to represent your skill level? Yeah. I don't disagree with that. I think it would be much easier to balance. I think that
Enemy firing at me.
it's a tinfoil hat theory, but my theory is that they're using skill-based matchmaking. That if there are cheaters, then it's mostly just players like me that are, or others that are having to deal with the repercussions of cheaters, man. Maybe that's why I'm seeing the influx and having to deal with them more. I don't know. Oh, shoot, bro.
Being shot at. Shooting. They're shooting at me. Damn it, that hurt. I'm putting out a gate.
Firing squad, dude.
We are a team of 2 now. Just topping off my shields.
I've been down.
Well, away you go. Not my best round to start. Played, but mostly just shooting at a distance.
Taking a moment to heal up. Replicator there. We haven't all used it.
Hey, Loki, it's good to see you.
I'm in trouble.
I'm dead. Oh, God. Dude. That's unfortunate, man.
You hit the ground so hard, like boom. Ultimate accelerant here.
Poor Alter didn't get to do a whole lot.
Attention. Delivering care package.
Care package here.
Extended heavy mag here.
What was their first kill? They were split too, that's the unfortunate part. If I knocked that one and kept running, I think it would have been fine.
Found the shield battery here.
I appreciate you watching, Atrocity.
Extended light mag here. Level 2. We should scout that area.
I guess, okay, here's my theory, because I know every single Saturday we solo queue. I don't think that as a solo queue person, I should be dealing with 3 stacks and predators.
Go there.
But because of skill-based matchmaking in MMR, I always will for the most part, or deal with a harder lobby.
Here. School piece.
Now I know that I have a higher skill level, but I don't think it's fair that there are different teams get to experience different ranks. Now I think it would be more fair if we all just got the same lobby and it was just kind of RNG. I'm kind of okay with that. But whenever there's skill-based matchmaking involved in ranked, that's where it kind of like just feels unfair. Because everyone's climb through ranked is supposed to be the same. Wattson thumbnail doesn't play Wattson. I'm Wattson right now. What are you talking about? We're dead. What you mean? We're spectating. We died. I'm waiting in queue. I'm 22 players in. Wait a minute. Do you really think that this spectating is me playing? There's no way you believe that. Do you not have any hours in the game? There's no way. It literally says live spectate and queued. There's no way you believe that. That's rage bait. That's the biggest rage bait ever. Okay, you aren't rage baiting. The queues are probably just going to take a while.
My eyes are there.
I always say we do get pity lobbies at some point where it's mostly diamonds and then if maybe like 1 or 2 masters though. I call that a pity lobby. Like the matchmaking is like, oh, okay, here you go. Here's an easier lobby. You know, I'm like, oh, okay. I call them pity lobbies.
Something's whispering in your ear. Distracting you. Silence it.
Feel bad for the altar that didn't get to do any damage the last round. I'm not sure how that happened.
Hey, don't bother running. I already know where you are. Creepy, no?
I'm the jump master. Trust me.
Yeah, it's not all about aim. The only reason I'm focusing so much on aim is because I'm trying to clean up my close range because I at least know how to position and where to move and do things. But that's why I said that the cheating problem is so bad that it feels like I can't miss. If I miss, then it's like I beat that Ash, but then it's like, I mean, what's a 1v3? But still, it's like, dude, it feels like the expectations are extremely high.
Let's go.
If I brought myself back in time 5 years ago with this aim, just imagine, I'd be like the ACU of old Apex. Like ACU over the years has improved. Everyone's improved. I'm just saying, like, go back in time and take any of your skill set. Even you guys watching, go back 5 or 6 years into the past. I guarantee you'd be considered pro level back in the day. It's amazing how stuff has changed and the skill ceiling has increased. Now with that, I'm not going to be hypocritical. I do think that some of it just feels a little overinflated and too unrealistic. That's also my point. I think we can make big strides, but the idea is that we all kind of move forward with the same pace, but there aren't people that just make dramatic strides. Not everyone is a prodigy when it comes to gaming, right? Yeah, I've heard that statistic, Birdman. That's what drives me insane. You need to ban those things. I'm surprised they don't.
Evo harvesters are now available.
All right, well, good for rotation.
Party. Just a moment, s'il vous plaît.
How does he already have? Oh, he hit the bin. Wait, no. Then we all should have. How do you get blue already?
We're already inside the next ring. Good lord, I might make professionals out of you yet.
I have located some extra supplies.
I believe this upgrade will light the way.
New kill leader appointed.
A new kill leader. Absolutely disgusting effort. Well done.
Care package incoming. I now have an enhanced weapon.
Weapon enhancement.
Oh, Evo cache. Thank you.
Field test.
It was driving me insane. I was like, how did she do that?
S'il vous plaît.
Forgot. I'm running outside of zone. I think we probably play for this.
Ring console over there.
Get the Evo, hit this bin.
Voila.
Go for the care pack.
Just supplies. Shield battery here.
The kill leader has been eliminated.
I'm gonna look first. I got a bad feeling. See if I'm right. I'm wrong. I just had a feeling I was getting run up on. I don't know why. Dude, if I get shot, I'm gonna be so mad. Okay, I'm good.
Your maps. I have found the next
I
location.
still have that feeling. I get that. I have that weird feeling.
New kill leader. Surely.
Alright, well, I'm just blatantly wrong. Whatever. Because I would have already been shot at by now. Yeah, the devotion is a big problem in the game. I'm not a big fan of the devotion. Just this is the reason why the devotion's been in the care package for so long, you know. And even if they nerf the devotion, but I don't think they understand. Like the feedback is that pairing the devotion with ballistic to level up to the turbo is the problem, or letting it put it in the sling weapon or as ultimate. The whole point of the energy is that it's supposed to be more scarce ammo, but when ballistic ults, you don't have to worry. You just keep spraying and shooting, right? Which kind of removes the purpose of it. They buffed the Sentinel? I didn't catch that. Wow, I'm behind. I did see Gaming Merchant's video on it, but I thought it was a late video or something.
Enemy over there. Let's go that way. I see somebody. I spotted an enemy.
Enemy shield cracked. Taking fire.
Firing a smart bullet. Smart bullet is half though.
Throwing frag. Delivering thermite. Shields are depleted. Recharging.
I'm gonna hit him a little bit, but it's not enough.
Got him. Reloading.
Go there, now.
Reloading. Enemy killed.
Repairing damages.
Someone eliminated it. Healing my wounds.
I didn't do anything in that fight, man.
Cutting a base tear. Enemy shield cracked.
Reloading.
Wait, somebody else hit him.
Fine.
That wasn't us. They're dead, but I don't think we finished them. Right? Did we? Or
Long walk to the next ring.
oh, yep. Crap, I was right. I just didn't see them. I should have just trusted my instinct. I saw the feed. I was being dumb. No, I think the Spitfire has a large mag, but it's not OP. It can be beaten pretty quickly with other guns to do the time to eliminate. It's like a devotion, but a weaker one. But at least you stay in the fight longer.
Spotted an enemy there.
I should have trusted him. I got a pity lobby. I should have trusted my instinct. There, I was just wrong. I saw, I was like, where did they get eliminated from? I was like, maybe they got shot far away and I was stupid and kept moving forward. I saw the Ash reposition.
We'll get along
People that ADS Spitfire, you kind of have to at a distance. You can't just spray it close at that distance.
Can't be programmed.
Introducing your champion.
Do not cross me.
R301 is not very good right now. I know they put the gun shield on it, but it's not enough to make it strong. It's the one AR I avoid that I've had the most kills in my Apex currently R301. I don't run it. It's too weak. People who run it at a high rank, I assume, are cheating. Because they don't know the right guns to run. But that's for now. That's just the current meta for now. Like, every other gun is better. Like, most of the time you'll see devotions, you see everything else. But seeing somebody with R301 at a higher rank is very confusing to see.
Enemy far. Don't let them slip away.
Yeah, I would agree with that, taking away the turbo. Well, Rogue's a different beast.
First blood. Let us begin.
I'll put the one-offs for pros. Rogue has also been using the R301 for so long.
Now for some field tests.
They won't stand a chance against you, beautiful.
He's iconic for you. Like, think of Rogue. Rogue is iconic for using both the EVA 8 and the R301.
Extra treasure here. You're welcome.
Mine's next location is on your map. Have a look.
It's like, name a more iconic duo. R301 EVA. I don't know if he uses the... I haven't watched the stream in a minute. I don't know if he still uses the EVA 8.
Attention, Evo harvesters are online.
Don't drive in position. There's a weapon supply bin here. I would love to take a peek.
Perfection. Frontline here.
Ring closing.
We're already inside the next ring. There'd better be some good loot.
Additional supplies here.
Ooh, it's gold. Like every girl's best friend.
Optics here. Close range.
Looks like that's been looted.
Attention, delivering care package.
Care package coming in.
I'm going there. You would be wise to follow.
I mean, the Diva's been in the care package for a long time. So what were you running whenever it was in the care package?
A new kill leader. We have our target.
I spotted an enemy.
Throwing jump drive.
I spotted an enemy.
We'll be well positioned there. Enemy in the distance. I found an enemy.
Jump drive activated. Taking fire.
Enemy in sight.
A tear to give us an edge.
Recharging my shields.
Upgraded and good to go. Look at me now, Papa.
Oh god, they took a fallback.
Here. Recharging my shields.
Shield is broken.
This way. Let's go.
Reloading.
Watch out. Breaking open a hole. Cover me. I'm using a Phoenix kit. Flyer down.
I don't know if we push this.
Tossing jump drive. Hold on, I need to heal. Firing. Taking fire. I cracked an enemy shield. Reloading.
This is the altar team that took a fallback.
Enemy down.
Tossing jump drive. Look out! Enemy kill. I'm down.
I'm under fire. Your bomb's on.
Wow, I put the gen right there, right when he naded. I'm sorry, bud.
Reloading.
Recharging shield. I cracked it.
Flash, come on, come on, come on. Oh, no way you lose that.
Shield cracked.
Oh, dude, no way. He was so low.
On your feet, kids young. We've got work to do. Never mind. Forget I said that.
This is the team we knocked earlier, too. We're down a lot of points today. That sucks. We'll go back up.
Optics here.
I should have popped fences. I opted just to push as hard as I could onto people in that moment. And we're mostly in open field, which is why I haven't popped a whole lot of fences. Like, think about where we're traversing here. I could have popped fences here, but the whole way here, I mean, nothing. We're not getting focused. It's nothing really defense. We've been mostly in an open field. I opted just to go for the swing and do as much damage as possible. That guy was really low at the end. Really low.
Fuses set and capacitors charged. It's all over with it's over.
I think you're playing Wattson? Probably. But when they see the damage at the end, or if I get knocks and everything, then it's like, well, it's not that bad.
I'm the jump master. Trust me.
Like right there, I mean, I did my damage. Went in knock 2 and a half almost.
You can't beat them. Let's go, sir.
You consider a fence placement a skill to improve upon? Sure. Fence placement's always like a hindsight 2020 though. Did I put too many? Did I not put enough? You just kind of keep correcting and adjusting.
My weapon is cooler now because it's enhanced.
Extended heavy mag here. Level 2.
Round
I
one.
guess we're running 30-30 Mastiff.
Sniper mag here. Gold tier. Next ring far. Extended sniper mag here. Gold tier.
Attention. First blood.
First blood. Good thing it's not us. Listen up. The ring is closing in 1 minute.
I've spotted an enemy.
Okay.
The ring is quite far. There is not much time.
The enemy shield. Firing. Reload. I downed an adversary.
Evo harvesters are now available.
Watch out for the new kill leader, friend.
Hostile spotted.
Enemy very close.
Throwing up. I'm spotted. Taking fire.
I'm in charge.
Reloading. Enemy down.
Good news. I should select an upgrade. Reloading. I took out an enemy. A necessary evil to win.
Good.
Where'd the other guy go? The knock.
Upgraded and good to go. Look at me now, Papa.
Warning. New movement in progress.
We need to go.
Got my weapon in hand. Let's do this.
I took out an enemy. A necessary evil to win.
Nice work, you're good.
Fence deployed.
I mean, you saw me actually even last round. You did see me put fences and chokes. It's like it just depends where I'm playing. If I'm in an open field and we're shoving, and I'm the one further back, there's no reason to fence. That's kind of my justification. Like if I was the one further back there, putting fences only slows me down when I need to play catch up. Does that make sense? Now, if I'm further ahead and then I start anchoring like I did right there, I'm trying to get the logic when I fence, when I don't. Then I can fence, because then I need my own fallback because nobody's there to help me. But if I'm already behind, I'm like, okay, wait, I'm gonna do this and start fencing. Yeah, it's a few seconds, but there's no reason to if I'm the one furthest behind. I don't think anybody's here. I think we're crazy. Did he go for? Oh, he's not leveled up. What? Where?
Fence in position. Need loot. Run in here.
No.
I guess I found
Just like, but I think there was still one more. Yeah, that me and the ballistic came around. We were dead. Should have grabbed the flat line instead. I think it might have been better than the 30-30. I thought about it when I saw it in the box.
we are not alone.
ESG, thank you so much for becoming a member, dude. I appreciate you. I just need like one dub to go up. We got time today on stream.
I need to hop up. Skull piercer. We are not alone. Look over here.
Come on, we should go over here.
Optics. Heat
Medical
shield here.
kit. Medical kit here.
Let's go there.
Trapping, fighting, facing possible death. Ah, la bella vita. The championship is ours.
Introducing your champion.
It's almost time to hunt. Splendido.
I'm the jump master. Trust me. I know the ring. Let's land here.
I'm surprised nobody contested. I thought this was going to be a contest here.
Ring's next location is on your map. Have a look, s'il vous plaît. I'm low on ammo. I must remember to find more.
Did it too soon?
Someone got first blood. Okay, respect.
Look at the map. The next ring is far.
The next location is on your map.
Optics here.
Have a look,
Close
s'il vous
range.
plaît. 1 minute until the ring closes. Could it...
They're shooting at me. Friends, up.
Shield.
Reloading.
Reloading.
Charging shields.
Got an enhanced weapon. Ready. Sending out the tracker tag. Enemy locations are on your map.
An enemy shield. Recharging my shields. Good news. Healing my wounds.
I am repairing.
Attention. Evo harvesters are online.
Don't have a lot of heavy is the issue here. Just gonna wait. Because I could scale up, but I think I'm gonna go by myself and die.
Bullseye. Enemy tracked. Sending out the tracker dart. Hey, got the target here. That enemy shield is broken. Reloading.
Warning. Movement in progress.
I could move up, but I'm gonna go by myself. I'm just chilling. Maybe they'll make a mistake.
Tossing frag. Frag out.
I got like 3 reloads in me here.
Enemy there. Game on, right? Reloading. Recharging my shields. Cover
Okay,
me.
now I can move up.
Opponent found.
Fence deployed. Defense is complete. Fence in position.
Care package being delivered.
The enemy shield.
Care package. I will.
I'm there.
Reloading.
Reloading.
Fire, friends. Cracked an enemy shield.
A second squad is attacking us.
Oh, they're shooting at me. Opening fire. The enemy. I'm down.
I must be noisy. Enemy shield is broken.
Get shot in the back too.
I am taking fire, friends. I killed an enemy. Guys are coming to kill us. There's another squad. I have been downed.
The champion has been eliminated.
Almost sold that. Oh, I was gonna go for the armor swap.
Come back if you're ever looking for a Mirage and Trois. That's where you fight.
Rip. Man, we've lost a lot of points today.
That's what that means.
Target here.
Relax. I got everything under control. I'm going here. Come on.
So we still got time on stream. Still got time to make it back. It was a really long fight. I am surprised we lived as long as we did, to be honest. I thought the Octane saw me too. It probably would have been better if I just ran and repositioned instead of griefing him, but I thought I had a second at least armor swap and then move. Who's the best legends you think pair well with Wattson? Alter's great because of the fallback, you can fence it. Wraith, that's an iconic duo. Anybody that can give movement to Wattson is really strong in general. A way in and out of a fight. We're just kind of mentioning two of the most iconic ones. Because of just the fallback and the way they work. The synergy.
I'm the jump master. Don't look so
Wattson thrives with really good entry. Rather than, let's say for example, you saw me there being the one to move up. I didn't have a whole lot of reloads, so that's why I was being very patient. But let's say I just move up by myself, then I'm literally entry Wattson.
lane complete. The circuit is complete. Just topping off my shield.
Oh, rip. He ran out of the door a second faster.
I'm out of heavy ammo. Hey, they're shooting at me. Take your time. The ring is close and there's a whole...
Should take on Rev. He's not bad. He's gotten a lot of reworks.
I'm close to the ring. I'm recharging my shields. Un momento. Gotta heal.
Is that what hit me? Yeah.
The ring is close. 30 seconds to get moving. Track and scanning. Now that is how you upgrade. Ring closes in 10. Nessun problema. It's right there. Bullseye. Enemy tracked. Opponent here. Guns up.
Warning.
I prefer the Wattson heirloom.
In progress.
Track and scan. Enemy locations marked on my map. Maybe I should go say hello.
You're holding off on practicing more altar? I think that the thing that bothers me about altar is that she her skill factor isn't as fun to watch because her ultimate is so overbearing. I think what makes altar so interesting is her tactical. But everyone abuses her for her ultimate, and I think it gets overshadowed, and I don't think it's as entertaining to watch. I think it's entertaining to see good portal play.
Setting a tracker.
But I think a lot of people are frustrated with altar.
Enemy locations marked on my map. Maybe I should go say hello.
Surprised they found him.
Go get this thing.
That's actually crazy that they found him. I didn't think they were gonna. I would never have guessed that that's where he went.
I'm recharging my shields. Un momento. Gotta heal.
He's got like no ammo. Have you watched ALGS? No, I haven't had a moment. I've been working a lot. Probably the one ALGS I just haven't had time to watch. I'm surprised he went this way. I'll be honest. Oh, he's dead this time. Round 2 with the Ash. Lost again. Oh, rip. Rough day, man. No, I work a day job. When he meant to wrap, I think he meant this way. This is where I thought he was going to go. But he went this way, which he knew they were there. They most likely would have went this way. I think if he just went this way, it would have been better. That's what I thought when he said wrap around. I think that's what he was intending when he told his teammate that too. What do you do for work? I don't talk about my day job. Best explanation, marketing. I enjoy my work. I just don't want it to... Like, my other job was more forward-facing, but I don't... Like, even when I worked at my other company, when I worked in HR, I didn't mention the name of the company until I left. Just easier to keep a separation of online personality and day job. It's just easier that way. Just as much as I keep my online persona different from even my my own personality. Like I don't have any personal profiles online besides just my online persona. You work as an art director and a marketing. That's awesome. Nice.
Introducing your champion.
I'm the jump master. I am on it.
The job has been great, Tay. I appreciate you for asking. It was a little hard, not hard, just more time consuming around two months ago, but it's gotten a lot better. I just needed to speed up. And I knew that, I mean, we talked a lot about it. I would get faster at my work as I kept doing it, which I did, and now I'm in a really good spot. Break a rank guide? I got one planned.
Someone's achieved first blood.
Relocating. You'll find me there.
What's your favorite map in this rotation? Probably World's Edge. The other Broken Moon and KC definitely know. It's hard to play Apex so much when I should be getting at Creative Pursuits. You feel that?
Level 3.
I think it's a balancing act at all times. I mean, I set aside time for Apex, I set aside time for day job, you know. I think it's just balancing everything.
Correct that misstep. Extra supplies. You would do well to use them.
Because I mean, like, I obviously upload to two YouTube channels. I uploaded this one and then my movie channel for movie shorts and facts and stuff like that.
Attention. Evo harvesters are online.
And then I practice get better at Apex and then do the day job. It's very busy.
Long live the champion.
Quick tips for someone that's away for a month. Go on the test range and use all the guns. Get used to them. Because they're probably different than you remember.
Examine your map.
Or you're just out of practice with using it.
Next location of the ring.
Evo harvester here.
Extended energy mag here. Level
They're going okay. We've gone down a lot of points. I mean, we're carrying our weight. We just need a moment to where things kind of line up. I've been running the bow because on KC, it's any noise will attract people, and I want to do poke damage, but I don't want to give away my positioning. So I've been kind of running that today. I always run longbow, but third-party central on this map. Trying to avoid it.
Crafting. Rather calming.
I need to see Sinners. I watched 28 Years Later, which I really enjoyed. I heard Sinners is really good as well. It's on my list. I know it's a vampire movie. I know Michael B. Jordan's in it.
Care package incoming. Does your generation usually require this level of assistance? Optics here. Close range.
Adequate.
Fence in position. Anyone passes through here, will know. Fence deployed.
Extended supply bin here.
There are extra supplies here.
I'm almost at my ult. I assume he is as well.
Tower here.
Marked my next location.
Fence in position. Anyone passes through here, will know.
Taking fire.
I spotted an enemy.
Targeting that spot. Recharging shield. A new kill leader. We have our target. Let's regroup here. Moving that way. That location
There's a
interests
portal
me.
over there.
What the? Oh.
Smart bullet deployed.
Just enemies are. Don't let them slip away. I now have an enhanced weapon.
Weapon enhancement complete. Now for some field tests.
This is greedy. It's a waste of time grabbing it.
My weapon is enhanced. And to think they feared me before.
One less enemy. I shattered an enemy's shield. Detecting enemy sounds that way. I'm under fire. Recharging shields.
Ow, Jesus.
Healing my wounds.
Enemy there.
Just stop it.
Another squad is on us. Bound to my right hand.
We happy few.
Planting fences. If the fence gets crossed, we'll know.
Both away. The game's afoot. Shredded that bow shield. Reloading. Go there. Now. Deploying an evac tower. Healing.
You plat for the first time? Grats, man.
Healing.
Next ring's far. Don't tell me you're
Taking a minute to heal up.
a replicator descends.
Come on, heal, heal,
gets crossed, we'll know.
Probably over here then. No, I just keep shooting away with the bow. It's better to burn through all of it and say that I tried shooting than not. Just gonna fence this up.
This enemy is getting held back.
Found by my hand. Opening fire.
Anyone passes through here? Recharging.
Smart bullet away.
1 minute until the
I didn't think they were that close, I'm not gonna lie.
Healing.
That kind of surprised me. I heard the res on the other side.
I'm under fire. Pitiful. Allowing themselves to be caught. I've been downed. Unacceptable. Eliminate the enemy.
Throwing thermite.
I have no more syringes.
I need help.
I'm just gonna die to zone, man.
The gates are put. Reloading.
I need help.
Healing.
I need help.
I surge through the shadows of Valley of Death.
Combat's too noisy. Shush now.
Smart bullets away. The gates are put.
Enemy right here.
Rude.
Walks the enemy shield.
That foe has fallen. Downed another foe. Replenishing my shield.
Crap, dude.
Just the two of us now. I'll try to keep us safe.
I think I'm just dead
I'm
if
knackered.
I don't keep running.
Healed. Killed an enemy. All sparing walls.
I need help. Supplies coming in. Planting fences. If the fence gets crossed, we'll know.
I'm knackered. Need a moment to heal.
Medkit or craft my teammate? I guess I'll be more selfless and I'll craft him. Oh shoot.
I killed that. I'm knackered. Need a moment to heal.
I'm so dead.
I spotted an enemy.
I'm knackered. Need a moment to heal.
Restocking complete. Countdown.
I'm healing.
Attention. Delivering replicator.
They're right up there. I wonder if they'll leave.
A replicator's incoming.
New kill leader appointed.
There's a new kill leader. No need to make a fuss. They'll meet me soon enough. The ring isn't far, and we've 1 minute to make the trip. Splendid.
Oh, thank God, medkit.
Something hurts. I need to amp up my health. Healing my wounds.
Healing.
45 seconds until ring closure.
I took down that hooligan.
Kill leader.
New kill leader. I'll make sure they don't sneak up on us. 30 seconds till ring closure. We are so close.
I've retrieved our allies' banner.
I've enhanced my weapon. I'm healing.
Shield battery here.
Companion.
Shoot.
Planting fences. Anyone passes through here, we know.
Killed an enemy. All sparing.
Like he's killing people to zone.
Let's go that way.
Warning. Room closing.
Things moving. Voila. Extra supplies right here. Care package coming in. I've got a mobile respawn beacon.
Surging. My blood boils. Being shot at. An earth. Extra supplies here. Best fill your pockets with that.
I don't know if this is good or not. I'm just going for it. Dude, whatever.
Got him.
Targeting that spot. Replicator incoming.
Oh god.
I've been down. Unacceptable.
This is a ring.
Dude. I thought I was gonna get him in there. They just all teleported to the top.
It's all part of the game.
I didn't get to do a whole lot. I literally just was gonna end up dying to zone the whole time once I pushed. I mean, we gained some points. That was my roughest round. I like how my roughest round, we gained some points. It's crazy. I was trying to lock him in the building and I ended up getting shot from above. It's crazy.
Let's shine, meine Adaptation.
He's fine. Everyone's fine.
Introducing your champion.
I'm the jump master. I am honored. There's a charge tower there.
Another bow again. I think we're gonna get off the bow.
This weapon is enhanced, beautiful, dangerous.
Weapon enhancements complete. Now for some peel.
Setting up my decoy.
No more. I'm crafting.
Attention. First blood.
Extended energy mag here. Level 2.
Medkit here.
Round 1. Beginning ring countdown.
Next ring is
Extended
far.
energy mag here. Level 2.
Mind if I take it?
Weapon enhancements complete.
I'm not too worried about ult excels because their ult comes up so fast.
Slide.
Optic, snipe, extended heavy mag here.
And luckily, like, that's why I'm running the flatline because it charges her ultimate too. Like, Evo guns are really big on her.
Attention. Evo harvesters are online.
Rings far and closing in 45. I'm probably gonna have to run. Extend enemy. Hostile right here, right in front of me. Enemy spotted. They look small.
Enemy moving nimble. Enemy landed close by.
Shots fired, and they're hitting me. Decoy escape. I'm down.
Hold on. Let me help you.
You got bamboozled.
Hold on. Let me help you.
Rip. They res too.
You lost this one, but it has nothing to do with your skills. 'Cause, well, I mean, you don't have any, clearly. Go there, now.
Go with a perk on the right with ult excels. Usually, if I have two aggressive teammates that are playing like Ash and Ballistic or whatever, with randoms, you're going to be the support for the group. So it's better to run the support. Then double X for the ult HP. Yeah, it's solid, but it's better just to drop the batteries for your teammates, and then you can be more economy efficient. I would say the right side perks are best for competitive, And then if you're playing ranked or pubs, the left side perks are better.
Care package over there.
I mean, either or, because the conduit also has fast res. Wattson was redesigned for pushers. Yeah, that's why the left perks from pubs and ranked work so well. So if you have anybody who's not a support, I mean, having you be also on support duty is really, really strong. To be able to get up your teammates and also, you know, support for Moby. I was hoping the conduit would have thrown a shield. That's what I was hoping for.
Who's a jump master? Don't look so shocked. Let's go.
Not saying the right perks are bad. It just depends on your squad. When I'm playing with randoms, I can't expect randoms to play around my gen.
Take the upgrade where you can.
So I go left. And then the minute I get purple, I drop every single one of my bats for my teammate. Because usually they don't loot as efficiently. Like if you're playing with a squad, then yeah, it can make a lot more sense. It's just when you're playing with randoms, it's not always the case, you know?
Optics here. Middle range.
Enemy shield broken.
I've enhanced the weapon. Magnifique. A few more meters to the ring, and still a minute to go.
I mean, it comes up pretty quick. That's why I run flatline. With Wattson. At least that's ideal.
Hi, an enemy there.
Or an Evo charged weapon. Usually have it pretty early on.
Enemy shield.
But like in that scenario, I was still on white armor. It's not like I had the choice of a perk.
Enemy going there. Ring close in 30. Nearly there though. Enemy there.
Good.
Broke their shields.
I was hoping he would have missed.
Shields. Taking a moment to heal up.
Bro, I'm sucking.
Reloading.
Reloading. Taking shots here. Under their fire. Down. Unacceptable. We're out to and it's moving. I need. What a pitiful. I'm healing up.
Target here.
Hold on.
It's a shame I'm just not rezzing, but crap.
Broke the shield. Aye, another squad is here. Look alive.
Target close.
It comes quicker? Though I'm aware that the right side perk makes the gen come quicker.
Attention.
Enemy shield broken. Getting shot at. Enemy shield broken. Here we go. Jammer time. Recharging my shields. One sec. Broke their shields. Reloading.
Are they gonna climb over this?
Taking shots here. Engaging.
I whiffed too much of the start too.
Most of the time, one is better than the other, and both of me are better than you.
Did a 2x4? I'm much more comfortable with a 6 times. You went with the right perk? I used it pretty early on. I've tested both out. Like I said, I don't disagree. I think it's really strong, but it just depends. When I'm solo queuing, the right side perks just are a lot more difficult to work around. The left side perks, if, as you could tell, like, if I had fast res there, and granted I didn't have my armor leveled up, my teammates don't res fast enough. So usually you kind of pick up the support perk just to pick up the slack on that, which is helpful. Or your supports don't res you, and then you get res by like an Ashe or a Bangalore or a Wraith or Pathfinder, then your resets are slower because the support isn't doing their job. So that alleviates that pressure. And that's just the reality of playing with randoms. At least that's what I deal with. Now, the right side perk is helpful, but if you're playing with aggressive teammates, even if you're pushed forward, it'd be better just to be able to res quickly in the fight because you know that your teammates aren't going to res fast enough. And then, like I said, going for the left side for economy purposes when you're playing with randoms is just a lot more ideal. Unless you're playing like with a squad, you know, it's different whenever you're playing with a squad and you can make informed decisions to play with each other, versus whenever. I promise you, most randoms will avoid, or they just seem like they run up or they ignore Wattson's gen. Now, you can use it selfishly for yourself, but at that point, that's where the energized healer comes in. Then you might as well just use the cells and give the batteries to the teammate, because most of the time, your teammates don't loot up properly. I'm more about my team dying than 1v3ing. So going with that mindset. I mean, I usually just play for the squad and play for the team. You got to assume that people, they're going to struggle. So I usually try to use the perks that are going to best help them.
I see a sniper arsenal here.
Found. I'm under fire. I cracked an enemy shield. Firing. They're shooting at me. Shattered an enemy shield.
Long walk to the next ring.
I get masters playing alone. A lot of time, a lot of patience.
Ah, an enhanced weapon. You're not
Oh, shoot.
If the fence gets fast, you know.
recharging shields. 1 minute. We have significant ground to cover.
Oh, God. Looking at me. I'm dead. I thought I moved. Like, today is an example of just having a rough time, man. Last stream we went up like 800 points. This stream, not so much. Having a much harder time.
New kill leader appointed.
New kill leader.
80 FPS and 200 MS, that sounds fine as long as you're not experiencing packet loss. Her perks were designed for aggressive gameplay. I mean, we're pushing. Now, the decision making isn't perfect. I'm not saying it's perfect.
I looted our teammate's banner.
I need to get more inside. I was a little surprised with him in the building, and that was also my mistake.
Lucky us, we have a mobile respawn beacon.
I disagree. I don't think every Wattson player looks like the current gameplay you're saying. I've been playing her since season 0. Well, when she came out, sorry. Misspoke. Whenever she was released. Maybe I've been playing her prior. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. But that's besides the point.
Well done. Your skills have proven useful.
Putting down the fence.
Doors open for VIPs only. I know. Another beautiful piece.
Putting down the fence. Fence in position.
Okay. Oh, I got sniped, that's why.
Enemy shield cracked. Down. Unacceptable.
I was like, how did it go down so fast with the spray? I got sniped. And bro's hard stuck on old classic Wattson? No, I mean, that's why old classic Wattson would be me just hard holding gen and then just hanging back. You know, that's why I go for the perks for support, to get involved, to go for the fast reset for the team, and then give bats to my teammates and then continue with fencing and gen. That's just how I play when with randoms.
We have a new kill leader. Hold on, I need to heal.
And then I run flatline for the extra evo. And usually I have gen per every fight. I know you can have an extra gen, but if you have energized healer at that point, then you should be fine.
Hold on, I need to heal.
Target there.
No, it's not. I mean, it's good conversation debate. Because I plan on doing an updated master guide. I mean,
Jump right in.
like even Lamek will most likely go with the left side perk for energized healer. But it depends. I mean, you could play both styles.
I looted our teammate's banner.
I'm just explaining the thought process when playing with randoms, what I'm trying to do for them.
Against you, beautiful. Deploy the respawn beacon.
Did I play Wraith or Ashe? Ashe is 100% meta right now. She's got the highest pick rate ever in Apex history. Like right there, you weren't in the building fencing doors. Just trying to hold pressure, keep playing aggressive, pushing forward. I'm not going to play passive. Somebody's got to play entry.
I took a moment. Sharpened my blade. Let's go shopping.
Because if I played underneath, then we're just sitting there in a building, which is fine. But I don't want to play in a building and play passive in that scenario. I want to play aggressive and hold height. Now if I'm forced to, then yeah, then we reset in the building. Oh my god.
Target's over there. Contact.
Round 2. Beginning ring countdown.
Hostile spotted.
My first rule whenever playing, even like current meta, is to just posture up, but also hold height and then put pressure on enemy teams. Whether just to showcase some space, but I refuse just to hunker down and just sit in a building and play passive. I'd rather win the fight and fight off the team than sit in the building. Now, it is debatable, yes, that you can slow the fight down by, you know, fighting on a door. But if it's a pred team, you're going to have to posture up and put pressure and win the fight somehow. With randoms, it's harder, but I still go with the fundamentals of what should be done.
You're fortunate. I have much to teach you.
After what I've seen, nothing down there scares me.
Introducing your champion.
Want you back. Maybe you find me there. I'm the jump master. I'll lead the way.
All right, let's do it.
I think we should land here.
Yes.
Let's go.
That's fair, Adi. I mean, it's always best to play who you feel most comfortable with.
Throwing jump drive.
Get to hit that in a second. So they buffed the Sentinel. When did they buff it? Was it this week?
I've enhanced the weapon. Magnifique.
Underwhelmed by the gameplay. It's not my best day, but I leave every single VOD up, whether it's good or bad. But I appreciate the support, Max. Appreciate you, dude.
I have found the next location of the ring.
Attention. There is a new kill leader.
And you have good days, you have bad days.
New kill leader. Surely you can take the title from them.
He most likely is rage baiting. I've been streaming and doing content a long time. It's normal. Oh god, it sucks. I missed. And I gotta deal with Vantage.
Tossing thermite.
Teammates aren't near me.
Laying fences. Anyone passes through here? We'll know.
Surprised the Vantage isn't peeking to snipe me. She's over there.
I've spotted an enemy. I'm in trouble. Fence in position.
Enemy shield cracked.
Enemy shield.
Grenade incoming.
Rip.
I've been downed. Unacceptable.
Hold on. Let me help you.
I'm sloppy today.
Putting the Phoenix kit to
I mean, the aim should be better on paper, but we are using a faster sense for the day, which was the whole point of the stream. Rocking the faster sense.
Fence deployed.
This will bind the caught like a rat in a trap.
Recharging my shield. Healing my wounds.
Target spotted. Far. A phase there. Use it.
They just ran.
Kill leader.
There's no the enemy shield. And I'm on site. Reloading.
I'm a little low on cells. The only reason I'm not charging it.
The enemy shield.
Not so fast. Time to bind you.
Combat's too noisy. Shush now. Healing my wounds. Excellent. I have an upgrade.
One moment. I'm crafting.
Jesus. I don't know how it's not hitting.
I heard that. Reloading.
I need help.
Looks like that champion was all talk. Enemy in the distance. Please tie fine. Don't drive activated. Enemy close.
I'm in trouble.
I heard something on my left.
Enemy's shield.
Target down. Reloading.
Reloading. One less enemy.
Reloading. Took care of that one.
Detecting enemy sounds. That way.
Shield is broken. Fini.
Don't drive in position.
Dude, I should have landed that. That's crazy.
There are more supplies in this bin.
Half the squads are gone. Good. More treasure for me.
Planting fences. Just I'm in trouble.
I shattered an enemy's shield.
Grenades coming in.
Frag out. Sending an arc star. My toes. Taking fire. Enemy. Recharging shields. Taking fire. Foul.
Rip. Oh, okay. Moving forward for him. It's only 1v1. Trying to move over forward for him. Shield's gone. Oh no. Oh, he got it? No way, dude. That's crazy.
Even killing them was dull. This fight isn't over.
Very nice.
Get up.
What the? Oh shoot.
Adversary over there.
Gosh. They're a little far.
I'm under fire. Come on, I still need you.
Come on. There's no bats or
Just topping off my shields.
whatever you want to call them.
I'm short on ammo.
Find me heavy ammo. You are coming home. There's another squad on us. Flare through. I see flare. Don't drive in position. Grenade. Recharging my shield. Come on, attack here. Actually, no. We have 45 seconds to cross. Don't drive in position.
I like it how it's my rougher games that my teammates are clutching versus me.
Kill leader. A new kill leader. We have one.
Fence deployed. Fence them in. Fence them out.
We have someone over there.
Putting down the fence.
Attack here. Level 2. Enemy over there. Don't let them see you. Seconds until the ring closes. Move. We'll be caught outside the ring if we don't move. Taking fire.
I'm low on ammo. I must remember to find more.
Throwing jump drive.
I'm in trouble.
Okay. My bad.
Tie fine.
Just topping up my shields.
Recharging my shield. Standing by for care package. I cracked an enemy shield. I see an enemy. Reloading. Target there.
I'm in trouble.
Enemy shield cracked. Reloading. Taking fire. Watch out, enemy there. Taking fire.
Can't see anything from here.
Reloading.
Oh, there they are.
Charging shields.
Shush now. No more stones.
Yeah, I was gonna try to climb this, but I put the thing. I was hoping for like that. You know what I mean? I didn't move it far enough.
I cracked an enemy shield. Target over there.
Adversary near me. Fence in position. Fence them in. Fence them out. I'll keep a lookout right here.
Replicator incoming. I'm under fire. Don't drive out.
Fence deployed.
Another squad is on us. Flare is binding me. Taking fire.
Shoot.
Using a Phoenix kit. Time to bind you.
Laying fences.
Dogs open. For VIPs only.
Reloading.
That hurt. I'm down.
Rings nearby. 45 seconds until it closes.
Enemies reviving.
Planting fences.
Oh, rip, dude. I'm struggling today, man.
Got you.
Recharging shields. This I find.
Ooh. Yeah, it's been a harder day for us. That's for sure. We gained a little bit. I thought today would be a better day considering I've been practicing a bit more, but it's having a harder day.
You play recklessly. I don't like that. Hearing enemies over here. Countdown. Go that way. Package over there. Not used to taking bodies off the ground.
Is that merchant? I've been seeing a lot more ramparts as of late. I don't think rampart's bad.
Target over there.
I think this is the first stream that I've like actually really lost a lot of points in a hot minute. Like I've broken even and then I've gained, but we're having a hard day today. Compared to last week, I think the aim feels a little bit more solid too. My decision making just isn't fantastic. It was also having some rough matches last night. It happens. Go up, you go down. It's funny. Last week I was anticipating. Granted, let's be realistic too. Last week I definitely got carried in rounds, but I was expecting this week to be easier on my end. I think early on we were holding our weight.
You must be all these things and more.
You know, the downside is we can't even use the level 3 perks because we haven't even gotten to level 3 that often. But now the other person, that one person who I was having the debate with, is gone. Let's use the right side perks just for this round. I think it went positive by the smallest margin. Hey, gains are gains.
I'm the jump master. I'll lead the way.
Listen, I'll never claim to to know everything, but I'll have justification, and I always try the opposite side of things. You know I do, because I've used mouse acceleration, I've used fast sense, I've used low sense. I won't just rule out there's no guns in here. Yeah, I was running the same problem.
There's an energy arsenal here.
I'm under fire. Enemy shield cracked. Jump drive out. Cut down an enemy. They will. I've been downed. Unacceptable.
In position. Reloading. I shall go electron. Reloading. That's the first green lights to go out. Took an
Thought they went up. I'm an idiot.
That was the end of that squad.
I believe this
Your lucky day. I got you.
taking a moment to heal up.
The ring is near. 45.
Hold on, I need to heal. Shields are depleted.
Evo harvesters
Recharging.
are online.
Healing my wounds.
Yeah, it's just the downside is if it depends on comp. Like right now we have support, but if you have two people who aren't running support and you need somebody for a Moby, potentially, for a reset, then it's good to have Wattson on support, you know what I mean?
Backpack here. Level 2. 10 seconds until the ring closes. Grab what you
I'm gonna
need
wait for
and
them to
let's
drop
go.
their bag and I can grab it. Yeah, I mean, that's also why I said I run purposely the flat line too, for the accelerator.
Found the next location of the ring.
Using jump drive. I have located some extra.
Like usually with a team that I play with, Wattson is the only Moby character and the other two are running something different, right?
Enemy shield cracked. Turret line. Caught with no way out. Tossing an arc star.
Thermite. Iron versus stone. Stand in position. Anyone passes through here, we'll know.
Where the heck did they go?
They will be bound.
What? How did we lose them?
Beleza. Another beautiful piece. Remember who hooked you up? I've got your back. Evac tower here for a quick getaway.
Hey Reese, how's it going? No, she's not the best support, but the fact that she can have support perk whenever you're running a team that doesn't have a support is where it kicks in.
Extended supply bin over there. Evo harvester here.
For ranked, I would say Lifeline is the best support, yeah. When it comes to comp, I think that Wattson having that option
I'm cracking.
is helpful.
I have located some extra supplies.
The game's been a little rough today, to be honest. We're down quite a bit.
Here,
I'm having a harder time.
make use of that.
It may be a mix of the sense, but I feel like my aim is sharper this week. I could be wrong.
Planting fences. If the fence gets crossed, we'll know.
R301 here.
Fence in position.
Lovely. A full Evo cache here. Enemy over here.
The enemy. Reloading.
Shoot. Taking fire. New kill leader.
Fence in position. Anyone passes through here, we'll know.
Recharging
There's two teams, right? One on the left, one on the right. Does he port it up? Oh, there.
Shield is broken. Fini. Reloading.
Reloading.
Enemy shield is broken. Fini.
These bonds aren't easily broken. Reloading. Target down.
Chacha. No more stars. Reloading. I do. Laying fences. I took an enemy down. 20 good fire on the left. Reloading. Open. Fini. Recharging my shields. Healing my wounds. I'm helping. Cover me. Hold on. Let me help you.
It's where support perk would be beneficial, but not like I guess we need to rush it.
Shush now. Healing my wounds. Reloading. Taking fire.
Recharging shields.
Reloading. Tanks in position. Anyone passes through here, we'll know.
A little up, but mostly down. Oh shoot, what the?
Another squad. The circuit is broken. We've got company. Healing my wounds.
Reloading.
I'm in trouble.
Recharging my shields.
Oh god. No, 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 no.
I'm just down. Putting down a fence.
Oh god. Literally huddled up in a corner. Holy.
Someone else is here.
Half the squads are down.
Does the ult excel on the flatline level 2 perk stack? I think they do.
Moving that way.
Spotted a foe over there.
I think it could be debatable in terms of perk to go right then left. In terms of reset potential. And the other reason I say that because just the syringe downtime that I had, where if I had double syringe there, I could heal up a lot faster to get back into the fight. Like I might go right left. If I have supports, then going right left. If I have no supports, then left left. If I'm playing with a team that works around my gen and that's the way we're playing, then go right right. Because I mean, having like the gens were great there, but it's not like I'm gonna lose the gen, right? And having the extra heals might better help my teammates, but then I'm not also in the fight as aggressively, which I feel like when I'm playing solo, it's much better to put myself more in the fight because I know where my boundaries are rather than my teammate. I feel like a lot of Wattson perks, so it really comes down to what you're trying to achieve when you're playing with either randoms or your squad, though. Like, I feel like when I write a guide, it could be, if you choose the left side perk, it's because you are the only, like, I'm going to be the only support now. Right? Now I have Pathfinder and Ballistic, which means that I should go for the support perk if they run and they need a Moby, right? If I had a Conduit Lifeline, then I can go the right side perk and have more gens at that point. Or if I'm not confident that my teammates are going to res as quickly, then I go the left side perk. So then you can pick up the rear. If you don't think that your teammates are going to res as efficiently as you are. If you want to move from anchor to anchor, then the right side perk is actually going to be a great benefit. If you were the first aggression in terms of Wattson, the left side perk for Energize, I think is going to be stronger to get you reset into the fight more. If you were a re-entry Wattson, then having the gen down to help your Ashe or whoever is you're supporting could also be more beneficial. So talking them all out and even seeing them again in real time, it just, I think there's variables rather than just saying one is clear cut more than the other. Because yeah, that double heal is strong, and but right now I don't really have much of a choice but to go support perk because it's missing. If I go the right perk and I keep getting more gen, and granted the ult was going really fast because I was also, and I'm running under the assumption that the Evo stacks with the flatline. I don't know if that's true, but I'm assuming that it does. What do you guys think of all that justification? That's kind of my breakdown that I have right now. And it's the same one that I kind of had before. I think when you choose perks and you can have a underlying saying this is my intended goal, then I think you're thinking perks in the right direction. I'm not going to say anybody is wrong if they say, I take this perk because X, Y, and Z, and then I give them my justification. I'm never going to tell anybody they're wrong. Saying getting more gens in a fight, that works, you know, going for a 1v3. I just explain my justification, what I'm aiming for. Like, I feel like I would be throwing if I don't go support perk for this, which kind of sucks. Now, here's one where we could kind of think about, right? If I went support perk and I have 2 aggressive characters, could I justify going power pylon instead? What do you guys think about that? Maybe there's a middle line here across the board for everybody that nobody's really thinking about when it comes to Wattson. That I don't think the other person was thinking about, and I know you guys were talking about as well. Like, I think the variable is, hear me out. Let's think this through. If you are running support perk and you go down, then you don't have to worry about syringing, so the double syringe doesn't have as much benefit, right? If you are running the only support crew here, then energized healer doesn't benefit as much if you go down. You might as well go power pylon, right? I like left, right for more aggressive. Oh shoot, I wasn't looking, I was reading. Crap. I threw. Wow, I'm embarrassed. I was reading. That's my bad. That's not your fault. I should have. I need to time better when I'm reading. Well, in this moment, if I get a res, then there's the benefit of, oh god.
You succeeded only in
That's what you meant, right, left, if you have a support teammate. I'm kind of thinking the same thing. 100, that's my bad. I ran out, and I was not looking. I was looking at chat. Thank you, guys. I'm sorry. I literally ran out, and I was literally looking at chat for a second. My bad. I looked at the wrong time. That's not your fault, chat. It was my fault for looking at the wrong time. I need to know better when to look and read versus not. I'm gonna try Pyre Pylon for this instead, since I have support perk. Yeah, and then it's my job to be support here. Because nobody else can res as fast.
Giving my shields a recharge.
I think there's a middle ground here. If I'm really confident that my teammates just are going to be really bad, I still think that just going left is... That was my initial idea, is that, okay, most people don't res, or I'm going to be, you know... Try to play for the squad, go for the reses, try, you know? Oh, shoot. Good God. I'm gonna swap and go back in. Come on, what am I doing? Alright, let's go. Shoot, okay. Hey Kyle, it's good to see you. Not doing no bad. Could be playing better rounds, but overall not bad. Slide down the hill and then I'll res. The reason why I pushed that aggressively when I was that low was because the other teammate was getting shot. So I went ahead and went for the extra damage and just pushed in. Now, if I had the focus, then I would sit and heal. But the only reason I went in there is because my teammate was pulling aggro. Oh, shoot. Wow, that's unfortunate. I thought I was far enough outside his zone. Yeah, that is the point where a lot of people tend to, randoms tend to ignore Wattson and Jen. Or if you're playing with really aggressive teammates, then it'd be better for you to push in with double heals than it would be to be stationary and fall behind on your Jen. Unless you are the one that's pushing forward that aggressively. But if you are, most of the time the double heals is probably going to get you reset more in the fight. Yo, Vanish, congrats on reaching Diamond, dude. Okay, so I got Ashen Ballistics, so we'll try left-right for this. Is the bug with the helm fixed now? I'm not sure, I haven't tested it. I knew it was a thing, and I was kind of nervous about trying it.
I'm the jump master. I lead the way.
That's true, when being held outside of the storm. That's just the assumption that your team is playing edge. I guess it depends also if your team is playing edge or they're playing zone. If you're playing zone, then right side perk. If you're playing edge, then the double heals is going to help you survive a lot more. I think that's a good balance of the perks, though. If I'm playing pubs, I still go left. Nobody in pubs reses. It's very bold to assume so. And if you get res, most of the time it's not from the support. Let's just be honest. That's usually what happens there. That one I'm very confident about after playing enough pubs.
Fence them in, fence them out.
Recharging shields.
Rings close by. Reloading. The enemy shield.
Oh, he charged it. Oh my god.
Another squad strike. Act swiftly. Rings near and we've got 45 seconds. Easy peasy.
Attention, Evo harvesters are online.
Seconds before the ring closes. Use it well.
Yeah, a lot of people do play Edge. That's kind of why I went for the justification of left. There isn't a whole lot of end zones. Oh, hi, how's it going?
You can't upstage me. I have the banner. We must correct their failure. That location interests me. Perfect. I'm inside the next ring.
Attention, the champion has been eliminated.
I have located some extra supplies. Tearing through reality.
Attention, delivering care package.
I'm gonna try one more week of the higher sense. I don't know if necessarily the higher sense is what's causing me to win or lose, though. I don't know. I don't think so. I really think it has to do with shoddy decision making.
I feel recharged.
I thank you. I would do the same for you.
Enemy far off.
Splendid idea.
It's like a flatline or a 30-30.
Cheers.
I'm just going. Coming. I'm late.
Thermite away. Smart bullet firing.
You kind of sound like YouTuber Nate Hollow. People say we sound the same. It's funny. Hollow and I know each other.
Engaging the enemy.
Idiot with a firearm here.
These bonds aren't easily broken.
I broke an enemy shield. I leveled up. Here's my new weapon.
Another squad strike.
I've been snared. It's in position.
Smart bullet. Watch their cover. By the gods, I'm down.
Rip.
You looked a bit lost. I just found you the exit. Releasing an
Oh
arc
gosh.
star.
That arc star.
I'm under fire. These bars are easily.
Oh no. Wonder how close he is to ult. Oh gosh.
Repairing damages.
Did I get to level 2 in time? So they can craft Moby? I think I did, right? How's this game still enjoyable? I mean, if you're skilled, then you're going to run into a higher MMR. We've had a rough day today. But I enjoy the process of trying to reevaluate, figure things out, and push the envelope. I'll give an example. Just because I give tips, I'm not going to just say it's the end-all be-all. I'm going to look at a different perspective of it, right? Like, I'm using a higher sense when for the longest time I've only used a lower sense, right? I've used mouse excel. We've looked at fights from a different angle, from playing edge, from playing zone. You know, we look at it from every single angle. I know the end goal of where I want to be as a player. It's why I'm pushing so hard for the close range. And I have for like 2 years, it feels like now. And I took it up a notch when I was playing Alter and just playing aggressive. That's kind of the goal. I think we've had a lot of good moments with it.
I've secured the banner.
Nice, so we did get the Moby. That's sick.
The ring is far. Time to call in banner.
So this would be an example of why I ran support perk, if people were wondering why I'm choosing support perk here. It's for the Moby.
Replicator dropping.
Having that option. With the too aggressive, I'm going to try to avoid the double heals. Let's try using the right side perk, see how it goes. It has. I mean, I know why I struggle with close range. If anybody knew me from Battlefield days, you know that all I did was snipe. I never even picked up an AR, you know, in that game. But that put me at a disadvantage when I came over, and Apex was my first battle royale. But I guess the positive is just being self-aware of it, you know?
I'm low on ammo. I must remember to find more.
I managed to find vibes and shell from it. I think today, like, I think most people would look at this and rage. I think it's fine. I mean,
45 seconds until it
oh, the bird. But I've been kind of vibing. Yes, it's stressful losing points. It sucks, but it's not like we can't get it back. How many times we hit Masters now? We'll get there. One good day bounces back everything. We still got like 23 days left of the season.
I'm short on
You're running from somebody.
I should find more.
Have you heard you can be banned for using 120 FOV? Is that true? I have no idea. I used it at one point, but I also find it a disadvantage. I did, this was years ago, message the dev if it was bannable. Back then, they said it wasn't because technically there are pros and cons to running a higher or lower. I need ammo as much as I want to get a bat. To running a higher and lower for VO. I actually debated with or something closer? Nope. I actually debated with a dev on it. Because if you run too high of a feed, the targets are really, really small. And if it's the same thing with, like, even though you run a lower FOV, it's a disadvantage because you see lesser on your peripheral. But unfortunately, it is a config change. Shoot. Trying to go get him.
Hold on. Let me help you.
Replenishing. I wish I had your commitment to up.
Firing. Reload. I
Bound by my hand. I shattered an enemy shield. Reloading.
These fallbacks.
Recharging. Enemy far off.
fence in position.
I shattered an enemy shield.
I downed an adversary.
And they go again.
Enemy close.
Fence deployed.
Shields are depleted. Recharging. Moving that way.
Dude, I'm so tempted to go for the faster heal. We're playing so aggressive. Would it be okay to try it? I don't know. I like I said, that was a old conversation. I don't see FOV changes being when you go that high. You don't really gain benefit as much anymore. Targets are really small. That's why I don't know how much it would say it's worth it. It's personal preferencing at that point. Oh shoot. Oh no. I can't climb it. Sucks. I didn't even get to level 4 perk, unfortunately, there.
I have caught them. A dare to give us an edge. Shields are depleted. Recharging.
Yeah, too short. Feels bad, man.
I've secured the banner.
But yeah, whenever we have a team that's playing this aggressive, the fast heals is why this is why it had the justification I did. Granted, I didn't even get a chance to get to purple perk, so it's not like there was a big difference there.
These ties bind.
I heard the footsteps too there. I don't think she should have shot, but maybe that was to scare them.
Calling down a respawn beacon.
Oh god. Two on the other side. Coming through the choke. Coming through the choke. Oh, rip. Man, we're gonna drop all the way down to D3. That's crazy. We're having a day.
An upgrade has been selected.
Man, we don't have a whole lot of time left on stream. We'll keep going. When's the next Vantage stream? In moments like this, it'd probably be best for me to switch to Vantage. I think I could probably gain a lot more. Lobbies are playing so aggressively. It would give me some mobility to get in and get out. Lock ends we've been trying to do for almost 3 hours. Just this isn't not clicking today. Even the pity lobbies are having a hard time. Oh gosh. I think we have some good findings though. Good discussions and good debates. I think it's been a vibe though today. I think if the next round we went up like a good win or even second or third, it'll be good to be like, okay, we're down. Let's just keep it at that, you know?
Let's calm the storm.
Something whispering in your ear, distracting you. Silence it.
Appreciate you, Robo. Yeah, good days or bad days. We're always just vibing.
Introducing your champion.
Let us see how impressive you truly are.
What's Watson's pick rate? Apex pick rate. In Diamond Plus. Notice nobody's taking Diamond or Wattson from me. 4%. That's not bad.
Charge tower there.
James, in position. Anyone passes through here?
It's our queue from left to right.
I'm under fire. Shields are depleted. Recharging.
It's shot at. The nerve.
These
aren't easily broken.
An enemy shield.
I'm under fire.
Negating all incoming artillery. Sweet silence.
Eliminate the enemy.
Reloading. Fence in position. Fence them in.
Oh god. Dude.
I saw another man.
They both got knocked.
But they're long gone.
Up you get, Edie. Well, let's see some of that trademark superiority, shall we?
Should we try a round on advantage at this point? Am I just scuffed on Wattson today? Let's try a round, advantage round and see. Is there any benefit of playing Conduit versus Wattson? Both are good. Not gonna say Conduit's bad. Guess it depends which one you feel more comfortable with.
I get to the top my own way.
Yeah, it's a good day to take out some fools and be back in time for dinner. Got pork chops tonight. Love pork chops.
Introducing your champion.
I'm the jump master. You know, it should be fall master. Falling's most of it.
Just pass it in case their team together.
Jump master.
Follow the leader.
I'm not giving up on Wattson. I just want to see what because I know I played Vantage 2 this season. Where am I falling short? No pun intended.
Round one. Beginning ring countdown.
Devotion, gross. Gotta get rid of this.
Do not get caught outside of it.
I refuse to run that gun. Now I know we don't run the devotion meta.
Ring closes.
For better or for worse, I'm not conforming to the devotion. That could be one where it's like, oh, we should be using devotion. Sure, yeah, but we're not going to do that on stream or off stream. I refuse to run the devotion
5 seconds to
or upload any gameplay with the devotion.
Yeah, now we're talking. Let's do this.
Extended energy mag here. Level 3.
Are now available.
Echo's picked a sweet angle. Moving. I picked up the enemy set. Marked him on your map.
I'm going there. You would be wise to follow. Explosive hold here.
Troops o'clock.
Stand back. I'm opening this hold.
Appointed.
There's a new kill leader. Launching to a new angle.
Standard stock here. Level 3.
I went up a level. Oh, I can pick an upgrade now. Cool. I've grabbed my upgrade, team people.
Optics here.
Maybe I'm playing too aggressively as Wattson today. That's another thing I've been noticing. I've been trying to get into the fight. Maybe if I just play super passive and just try to get away.
Optics here. Close range. I need an extended
I've been
flight.
kind of the one that's going in first
Extra supplies here. Don't
for the
need to
most
thank
part
me.
because I'm usually going down first.
I'll take that. Nothing up my sleeves, and
supplies.
Extra supplies.
Care
Optics
package
here.
being delivered.
Mid-range.
I'll take that.
Did he unping it or is it his? Let him take it then.
Optics here. Sniper stock here.
I'll use that.
Level 2.
Kind of vibing. Moving at the pace of my teammates for now.
Never mind, sorry.
Echo's picked a sweet angle. Moving.
Just chilling.
Time to bind you.
Where are you ulting towards?
P2020 for this winning smile.
Hey, GG's, man.
I have located some extra supplies.
Optics here.
Mid-range. Light ammo here.
Optics here. Mid-range.
Attention. The kill leader has been eliminated.
I think we should move that way. Using the decoy escape. Never mind, sorry.
Partially hit.
Look.
I don't
there's a
think we
mark
threw
over
that.
Bam goes the boozle.
there. Current angle sucks. Switching it up.
I need an extended light magazine.
Honed in on our prey. They're marked on your map. Extended
Two
supply bin
teams?
there.
Enemy at that location.
I think I key up all the way to the height right here. This might be stupid. I'm gonna try for it.
Need a new angle on this.
Reloading. Downed an enemy. Alright, killed an enemy.
Reloading. Took down.
I didn't reload. I need to switch to the Volt.
Bad news. There's one. Got one here.
Prey here. Target here. Prey, stop it here. Prey right here.
Coming back up.
Reloading.
No. Oh yeah, I've been running the flatline a lot. Maybe go to D3. Man, what a day.
Max level. To be at the top of the world. Why? I've upgraded.
I shouldn't have climbed. I needed to just stay there and just reload. I ended up reloading in his face. We'll do one more with Vantage. I just think maybe it's just an off day for me in terms of decision making. My decision making just isn't there.
Something is whispering in your ear, distracting you. Silence it.
Ready to drive it down the field to victory.
Keep your friends close and your enemies under your blade.
That's my happy place.
This is your champion.
Land
I'm
there.
the jump master. I'll pick us a good perch.
I'm the jump master. Stand by for free fall.
Replicator there. Stock up. Better safe than sorry.
Echo's the jump master. Well, I am, but
An intelligent fighter would land there.
let's land here.
I'm going there. You would be wise to follow me.
Round 1. Beginning ring countdown.
Yeah, I mean, I run the flatline so much because the accelerator. Usually I kind of go around. Vantage and Wattson benefit so much from the accelerator. It's insane.
Attention. First blood.
I've made my weapon even. What?
Enemy locations are on your map. Stick with me. I always find my mark.
Market. And then also the outskirts over there.
Enhance my weapon to enhance my survival. See, Mom? I learn.
Evo harvesters are now available.
This weapon is somehow even more beautiful than before.
That location interests me.
Echo's picked a sweet angle. Moving.
Attention. The champion has been eliminated.
Current angle sucks. Switching it up.
The champion fell. They did not deserve
Enemy locations are on your map. Stick with me.
We'll be well
I always find my mark.
Check your maps. Machine told me where to find enemies. I smelled them first, though. We're downwind.
ideal.
Where are they coming this way?
Opening fire. Enemy shields cracked. Reloading.
Moving to Echo for a better angle.
Not so fast. Time to bind. A new kill leader. We have our target. Care package incoming.
Enemy
Crap.
there. Game on, Raga. Watch out. Enemy here. Your map. Replica.
Launching to a new angle.
Let's regroup here.
Hold. Prey spotted over here. Shatter the prey shield.
Devotion. Crap.
Enemy shield cracked.
The enemy shield is broken. Cut.
I've been snared.
Oh, they're shooting at me. The enemy shield is broken.
Cut down an enemy. I shattered an enemy's shield.
Reloading. My prey is down. Watch my back. I'm healing.
I'm recharging my shields.
Recharging shields. Healing up.
I'm recharging my shields.
Echo's picked a sweet angle. Moving. Current angle sucks. Switching it up.
Like ammo here.
There's nobody nearby. Oh yeah, the Mozambique has it too. It's true.
Survey beacon over there.
There, underneath.
Attention. There is a new kill leader.
There's a new kill leader. Old one's dead or slacking off. Getting a fresh angle. I picked up the enemy scent. Marked him on your map.
Survey beacon there.
See if they're going north side with me.
Care package here.
Okay, they want to go more to zone. Got it.
Make this more entertaining. R301 here.
Echo's got an angle. Moving there. Echo's picked a sweet angle. Moving.
I see nothing. What the?
Better angle at Echo's location.
Power out. I'm under fire.
Beginning ring countdown.
Shield
Shoot.
depleted. Recharging. We're inside the next ring. Superior positioning. Enemy in the distance.
Attention. Delivering replicator.
Oh, getting shot at.
Current angle sucks. Switching it up.
I'm recharging my shields.
Target spotted. Far.
The other team left.
Gotta heal.
Thought we were getting pushed harder. Nope. Okay. Put away the gun. Oh shoot.
A mark over there. Shot out. Praise tag. Take
Oh
it
gosh.
down. Opening fire. Launching to a new angle.
Enemy shield cracked.
Watch my back. I'm using a Phoenix kit.
Time to bind you. Enemy far off. Enemy at that location.
Getting a fresh angle.
Do a little catch up.
Off the squads.
With no way out.
Oh, rip. I think I'm whiffing today a lot too. I went in with low HP.
Cutting the face tear.
I don't think it makes a difference if I'm Vantage or Wattson. I'm just having a hard time today.
Recharging.
Care package being delivered.
Heal, heal, heal. Shields are depleted.
Target there.
Let's finish it off. Enemy shield cracked. Enemy down.
Oh man, rip.
Care package over there.
I think there are an increase of cheaters. I can't tell today if I'm running into them or not, to be honest. I mostly been blaming my decision making. But I am having a hard time today. So I can't tell. I'm having a hard time telling.
Round 3. Beginning ring countdown.
Like try Wattson again. Go back with left. I have been doing on Tuesday's video. We had a ranked game because everyone's been asking me to do a guide on plat. So I did a plat round. We had 5,300 damage or something. So I'm gonna break that down and talk about where plats are struggling. Because I hadn't played in a real, like, actual plat lobby in a long time, so I didn't know what to talk about besides, like, just the basic tips. So that video will be insightful. Because can't tell him comments I've been getting saying, do a plat guide, do a plat guide, do a plat guide. Or stick with Vantage this round, I don't know. Oh yeah, Zims and Cronus Zenza are definitely a problem. Yeah, I agree, Kiko. That definitely works out quite a bit. I'm trying to at least get some kills under our belt for the beginning and then have that happen, you know? Let's go left side at Perks again. See, this is why I've been choosing like left and then Wattson with randoms. If I'm Vantage, unless I'm getting a lot of openings, then I'm not able to support the squad. I felt like it fit so much better last week, even though I played like crap. And this week I feel like I think I'll have to have somebody comment. Besides the decision making, I feel like even at the start, like it's been better. And it could just be RNG. Could, but I don't like... Timmy said it best. Like, yes, this is a battle royale RNG. Yes, but I feel like there's a high skill level in which you can control a lot of those variables. Constantly always trying to figure that out. I guess they moved.
Putting down the fence. If the fence gets crossed, we'll know.
Enhance my weapon.
This weapon is enhanced.
The next location is on your map.
Hit it too early.
S'il vous plaît.
Got this weapon enhanced. Good.
One moment. I'm
Planting fences. Anyone passes through here, we'll know.
going there. You would be wise to follow. Crafting. Give me a sec.
Alright, I'm gonna hit this upgrade. I'm gonna fall behind a little bit, but it is what it is.
We'll be well positioned here.
The next location is on your map. Have a look, s'il vous plaît. Weapon enhancement complete.
Oh yeah, the triangle or diamond. It helps a lot.
I now have an enhanced weapon.
I have located some extra supplies.
There's an extended energy mag here. Gold.
New kill leader. Barrel stabilizer here. Level 2.
I've enhanced the weapon. Magnifique.
Extended supply bin there.
Feels that charge in the air? We're inside the ring. We're safe.
I will comment, I do like the fact you get Gen multiple times in a fight though.
Barrel stabilizer here.
Level 3.
I'm thinking out loud a lot. It's just,
I now have
when you got a team like this, you need to run certain perks, depending, I think.
Medkit here.
It's like if you're the only alter and then you have a recon and then you choose recon perk, you know? Alter when you should be just playing support. Alter.
I leveled up. With my new upgrade, I shall go Electron. I believe this upgrade will light the way.
That location interests me.
Care package over there.
Lane 20. Anyone passes through here, we'll know.
Enhanced my weapon.
Sounds like enemy activity. Far off. Cutting the phase tear.
Let's run at him.
Enemy far off.
I have an extended sniper mag here. Level 3.
I can make use of that.
Attention.
Thought we were about to get run up on, but we weren't.
I think there's enemies in the area.
We have our target. Target spotted. Far off.
Throw my grenade out.
Frag out.
Level 3.
Reloading.
These bombs are easily broken.
Patching myself up.
Recharging my shield. Shield is broken. Fini.
Need to recharge my shield.
I downed an adversary. Reloading.
Reloading. I'm under fire.
Reloading.
I downed it.
Reloading.
I defeated an adversary. We're one step.
Where'd the other guy go?
Enemy taken out.
Reloading.
Shields are depleted. Recharging.
Healing my wounds.
Going there.
Fence in position. The circuit is complete.
Only one cell.
I have located some
You hit the ring console, but I hear shots. So I'm gonna keep moving.
extended light magazines here. Level 3.
Next ring's far.
Attention. Delivery replicator.
Follow the tunnel.
Got a rep.
Through reality.
Actually, hit one.
Target acquired. There.
Portal's ready. They spotted me. I'm taking shots. Reloading. Arc star out. Grenade.
Throwing thermite. Throwing thermite.
Caught. Right around.
I've been down.
That's English. Enemy. Cover me. Right?
Half of the squads have been removed.
All right, I'm gonna leave all the bats for them now.
Not the max never.
shoot.
The perfect upgrade.
I hear the res, I hear the res.
Enemy in the distance. Enemy there. Finding them.
I'll drop the bats in a second. Hopefully they got some.
Point jumping. We have 30 seconds.
Recharging my shields. Eye of the storm.
Need to recharge my shields.
Healing my wounds.
I'm under fire. Enemy shield cracked. Found an enemy.
Recharging my shields.
I killed Haagen-Dazs. Is that like my arch enemy?
Putting down the fence. Anyone passing through here? Shield battery here.
Heads up. The ring's moving.
Healing my wounds. Care package coming in.
I'm under fire.
Won't see enemy shield.
Oh, shit, let's play a little aggro here.
Time to find you.
Enemy shield. Just
I'm under fire. Enemy shield cracked.
Double heal perk can push outside his zone a lot more confidently here. Just keep shoving.
Releasing an arc star.
All right, well, here's our good round.
Damages.
just
I feel like it took us a while to get here, but we got here. Not way too many cells.
shield battery here.
Portal's ready.
I think I was second guessing a lot of myself for the longest time there. I don't know why it took me so long to lock in, man. But this is what
Replicator incoming.
should have been the norm like all day.
Shields are depleted. Recharging.
Like this is nice. This is it.
We're close to the ring.
I think it was a mix of decision making and some of it with aim, I think. Kind of hard to pinpoint exactly.
I have located some extra supplies.
But you see how like the way I'm playing Wattson is like really being like I'm pushing pretty aggressively,
Level 3.
Knockdown shield here.
but I'm also trying to be efficient, you know?
My wounds.
And I put Jen down, but we instantly started pushing forward. That's kind of where I guess that's a good visual example.
Before the ring closes.
I think you could get away with right left. I think this could work if you have a support. I really like that idea. I think after a long discussion, that's kind of been the
I need sniper ammo.
you know,
Fence them in. Fence them out.
Open supply bin over here.
has been pretty eye-opening with the conversation. Like if we have a support already.
Now's the time. Target there. Hostile spotted. Target spotted.
I do not have a lot of ammo, so this is gonna have to be efficient. And I guess my thought process is as well, like if I have a lot of ultic cells, then I shouldn't have to worry too much. God, there's so much like ups and downs when it comes to her perks. It's very, I like it a lot, and I really enjoy the conversation around it.
Shield is poking. Just topping up my shields.
Reloading.
From another squad.
Enemy there. Enemy shield cracked.
Reloading. Enemy very close.
I'm to put the gen here, but I don't know how much I'm going to benefit from it. Let's just move. I think you're right. I think I was trying to rush too much of today.
Target.
And the fact of probably not being warmed up. I mean, I warmed up a little.
Enemy there.
Weapon enhancement complete. Putting down the fence.
Moving here.
If the fence gets crossed, we'll know.
Attention, delivering replicator.
Enhance my weapon.
I
I'm
spotted
going
an enemy.
there. You would be wise to follow. Over there.
Yeah, it really is. That's why the game is addicting. When people are asking, like, why do you keep... This is the reason. It's like, you can have a really bad day and then just want to fix it, man.
There are enemies nearby. Our target
Yes.
is here. Let's go. Beautiful. Allowing themselves to be caught.
I was about to put Jen down, but then they ran.
Taking fire.
We are not alone. Look over here.
I can't see. There he is.
Engaging the enemy. Reloading.
Oh, that's a Kraber. That's a Kraber. That's a Kraber.
Making contact with enemy.
Can't really find a spot. Okay, maybe we're here. This is it.
Reloading.
Eye of the storm. Planting
I was like struggling to find where to put the Gen down for a little while there.
them out.
Because we're moving so much.
Getting shot at.
Where? I don't see it. I don't see it. Oh, there he is. Hello?
Putting down a fence. The fence is complete.
Recharging.
Fence in position.
Repairing damages.
Reloading. Just topping up my shields. Fence deployed. If the fence gets crossed, we'll know.
Need to recharge my shield. Target there. Target there.
Reloading.
Taking fire. Recharging shield.
Get more heavy. Is Mad Maggie good? I think so. If you don't run shotgun, I mean, that's kind of part of her kit. To run shotgun, but you don't have to.
I need sniper ammo.
Definitely seen Mad Maggie not run it before.
Trouble. Recharging my shields.
Please tie 5.
Healing my wounds.
Quick top off.
Eye of the storm. Fence deployed. Anyone passes. Planting fences.
I'm under fire. Opening fire.
The enemy shield.
Shield are depleted.
Good shot from another squad. Fence in position.
Healing.
Hitting the enemy. Just topping off my shields.
Enemy shield broken. Reloading.
I don't. Not as of late. I need to probably do one. Because it's clear that I'm struggling whenever I wake up. Or if I start later in the day and I don't warm up at all.
Cutting the base there.
Whew, made it.
Anyone passes through here. We'll know.
Please tie 5. Releasing an arc sword. Reload. What a pitiful squad. Hostile right here.
Planting.
A second squad.
Adjust your strategy.
This is bold.
Hold on. Let me help you.
Shields are depleted. Recharging.
Oh, hi. It was dumb. I went for it, though. I tried.
Recharging shields.
I wanted to see if I could save him. Rip.
Thank you. You made me just a little bit better.
45 seconds until close. I've secured the banner. They get a second chance. Focus. Plan. Move. 30 seconds. One squad left. And
Oh, good try. Second place. Alright, we got some points back finally, man. Jeez. Do I end it there and just say, hey, it's been a hard day, or do I keep going? I mean, technically I'm over stream time. What time is it?
We have our Apex champion.
Yeah, I'm definitely over stream time. Maybe I shouldn't just call it there. Maybe that's the sign of like, hey. I mean, we got a lot of points back. We're back to D2. We're still down 320. But that's much better than 500 odd points. And we pulled more of our weight. I really think, okay. Let's talk through the perks one more time. Let's talk through them, okay? What we learned today. I feel like we kind of gained some knowledge, you know? In terms of perks. That's why I'm up for the debates. You know, like, it's never a one-size-fits-all. Let's talk about the perks, shall we? Okay. Yeah, no one to walk away. We're good. We're back to D2. We got some points in. We're still down like 300, but it's better than being down like 300 or 550 or some odd points or something, you know? We got a good amount back, so that's healthy. Literally, if I play tonight, I play with a squad or whatever, it's easy to gain those points back or something. I don't know, whatever. Okay, let's talk through the perks. Here is a thought process, and it's not just a one-size-fits-all, okay? Here are my tips that I have, and I'm gonna go with, let's go with my first thought on why I always go left, okay? If you are playing pubs or ranked and you don't have confidence in your teammates to do efficient reses, and you're pushing and shoving everything, left side perk when help is here for support, because you're going to be able to do the reses. I can't tell you how many times I've seen a lifeline or somebody not res properly or not pull off a res. Or if your other two teammates are indeed running both like ballistics, Ash, or Wraith and Ash, or Pathfinder and Ash, then yes, you are going to be the support for the group. I think it would be a throw if you don't. The reason why is that if your team gets eliminated and they go to craft, now in pubs they're probably not going to do that a whole lot, but I think that's a justification behind it. Now let's talk about more reasons why you would run support perk. If you are running a strictly revive team where everybody has a support perk, I think that could also be an option. But if you have two other supports, realistically, they should be doing that. So if that were the case, then you would run Ultimate Conductor. If you have another support that is doing the job that they should be doing. I think that this does help. Having another gen is a massive benefit. Now, for the left side perk, Energized Healer on the tier 3, this one right here. This is beneficial if you feel that your team is super aggressive and they're not going to benefit from the gen being placed. Because here's also the rationale. Let's think about what just happened in the last round. I put the gen down, we started pushing. If I put the gen right on top of my teammates, that also is going to benefit the enemy as well. We don't want that to happen. But having Energized Healer, there's a perk. The idea is that once you get enough, once you get to level 4 perk, honestly, what's really helped, I find, is that maybe I slow down my fighting until I get this, because then I can be a more efficient fighter in fights to reset. I think there's an added benefit. I think another benefit as well when it comes to Energized Healer is that you could drop all of your batteries, give them to your Ash, your Ballistic, your Pathfinder, your Wraith, just drop every single bat you have for economy for them. I think there's a good benefit there. I don't think Energizer Healer is as beneficial. No, if your team is not being aggressive, because if they're holding, what's the point of burning those resources? Then I guess you would just go for the right side, right? That's what one person was saying earlier, that they just kind of go for the 1v3s and kind of make their hold and make their play, which is very fair. That's a choice. I don't think that's necessarily a wrong decision. I think that if your whole team is pushing together, then this is going to be better. If you're playing Edge, then if you get caught outside a zone, then you're going to be able to reset and play a little more aggressively than other characters. Now, there was a debate going on, a new Wattson versus old Wattson. Old Wattson, in my opinion, would be playing more gen in buildings. That's how Wattson was designed to play, in terms of putting a gen down, fencing, and holding a space. I think, in my opinion, new Wattson is a mix of all of that, but also being the support for the squad. She's like a mix of support. Doesn't mean that you can't benefit from the gen. It doesn't mean you can't fence aggressively. It just depends where you put your fences. I think we still found success. I think one, I needed to warm up more today. And then two, I needed to not second guess myself. Some of my decision making was a little wonky. And I think if I didn't second guess myself or make some dumb plays, I think we would have been in a much better spot. Because Vantage didn't necessarily net out much better at all because she wasn't filling the gap in terms of resets for the team. I will say, this is really, really nice if you go Ultimate Conductor and Power Pylon together. I think there's something to be said with this combination here in terms of reset, because there's something to consider here. If you have another support, you don't have to worry about this. By putting your gen down and having the other support res and having your double pylon to get them shields back, your teammate is initially boosted down with this, as long as your other teammate is going to be efficient with reses. Otherwise, if they don't res, you put gen down, then you do this, then you're not giving them support heals either, and syringes take forever to heal through. Okay, that's something to consider. So you got to think about the timing of that, right? I think there's something to be considerate of there. Are you, if you don't go support perk, you drop the gen for them, are you going to be okay with them sitting there forever syringing? Or would it have been better for them to just use the support perk and then passively shield cell while using the gen right on top of them? But this is a really strong combination. I really like this as well. By using this to give you your heals. The only downside, though, is the syringe healing. I think that this is also a really good combination, the right side and left side. Because if you use the right side right here and put a gen down almost for every single fight, then syringe only, you've got to keep in mind your passive has been buffed from 1 second to 2 second shield healing per second. So there's a nice combination there. This is really fun to do, though. I like this combination. This is a fun combination. I just feel like if you're getting cracked and you have flesh heals, if you look at one of the fights, we were out of the fight for a really long time trying to syringe is the only issue. If you don't get cracked, if you only get cracked though, this is a better benefit. If you over peak, then you're gonna need syringes to kind of help you. I think if you are playing more poke and finding opportunities and holding buildings, right side. For your whole team, if they're all playing buildings. If they're going to play with you. If your team is playing edge, go left. I'm going to try to weave in more of this and this, though. I think that this is a really cool combination here. There's something here that I think is a little untapped with these two. That double syringe healing is just, I just, thinking out loud, I just can't pass it up, man. It is very difficult, dude. It's crazy. You saw me run outside of zone, you saw me moving around. It just, you add so much more to yourself pushing. Yeah, I think that's where I sit at. What do you guys think? There's a lot there. There's a lot of variables. But I think if you are making the sound decision making, then you can also have a decision with Ult Conductor, Energized Healer. That's what I'm thinking too, like these two. As long as you have a support already. And they're doing the revives. Because, you know, it might be, this is where it is redundant. Let me call myself out here. It is a little redundant to run Help Us here and then Energized Healer, because if you die then and somebody reses you with support perk already, you don't need this at all. It's redundant to heal with syringes because you already have support perk. So, okay, what if you did also support perk and then double pylon? That's also a good combination. You would have to write down every combination, and I don't mean to get like too overthink it too much. But let's say for example, I have an Ash and Ballistic, okay? Then I am going to run this perk, and then this one could be a toss-up at this point, I think. You have to run this. You have no choice. Now let's say I have a Loba, Wattson, and an Ash. Okay, let's look at the perks. Let's remove this. You can choose Ultimate Conductor, or you could do afterwards the double pylon if your team is holding. If your team is playing edge, you take Energized Healer. Yeah, support pack has fast healing and revive. Yep, exactly. And Mobies. But you see the thought process there? I think that there is a flexibility to go from boom 1-2 or boom 1-2, depending. And the answer is both how much are you running outside of zone and how are your resources, and are you going to zone and hunkering down. And maybe there's an in-between thread there. But at zone play, energized healer all the time. There's no ifs, ands, or buts when it comes to that. When you're taking zone damage and you need to syringe through that as well, energized healer is much more efficient. It's going to save you so much time. But if you're kind of playing not necessarily edge outside of zone, then there's that benefit that you could have. It makes you want to try to branch out just a little bit. But it all depends. Now, the team I run with, we usually play Wattson paired with like me on Vantage, and then well, I think we're changing it. They're going to do Ash, Vantage, and Wattson. Also depends on the player. Now I want to main Wattson for this to just figure out how each perk plays out. They play really well. I think they do really well. I think they're interesting. I'd love for this, if there was a way to do energized healer, at least just the syringes and for this side, that would be so sick. That would be insane. And that would be busted, because then all you would have to run would be just, I would always pick the right side perk. If you take the syringes is what trips me up. Now there's a few things to be said about this too. Here's another thing. If you do ultimate conductor and you're playing KC, you can technically get your ultimate off the stations as well as Stormpoint. But you can also get them off of the Flatline or the Mozambique as the accelerators. And you can also get ult accels, you know? If you find a lot of ult accels, they kind of become a little redundant to run this. Then, I mean, you guess you'd have a million gens to keep putting down. And the same question is if you have double support, then why are you running another support when you could just run this? It's fascinating. All right. Can you imagine if this version of Wattson was around doing the support meta? Oh my god, yeah, she'd be insane. Hopefully that's insightful. That's kind of my thought process, and I'll continue to play with it a little bit more. I think my judgment is sound for the most part for why I was doing this, because I don't trust my teammates to just res. I try to go on that res duty because they don't do it, and then try to reinforce them with bats best I can. Because if your teammates don't have bats in their randoms, they're probably not confident to heal or know when to push. I feel like it's better just to heal them up as fast as possible. Yeah, it was a good discussion, guys. I appreciate the vibes today. We did lose quite a bit here and there, but we're back up a little bit. We were at 500. How many points are we down? Let's see here. I mean, we are down a bit. $367. It could be worse. It could be much worse. I've had much worse days. Yeah. All right, guys. Have a great rest of your day. We'll speak soon. I appreciate the great vibes. This was a lot of fun. I need to, if I were to do takeaways, I need to make sure my micro decision making is good. It took me much longer to warm up than I had thought, and let's not second guess ourselves and just have a good time. It was fun. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you guys all in the next one. All right. Bye.